Okay, good Friday evening. Welcome to the high school football show here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. For the next 3 hours, we'll have in-game coverage from WWL and also Nash on 6.1. So we'll be keeping an eye on Chalmette football tonight. They are playing against Riverdale, so we'll be watching that game. We'll give you updates on that game while we're here. So once again, thanks for joining us here. If you want to come in video chat, if you have a score in mind, you can put your score in the chat room, or if you need a score, let us know, and we will do our best to make that happen for you. So that is, once again, we'll do that. Kickoff's going to be deep. That's going to be at the 30, so the ball's going to be spotted inside the 30, 1st and 10 for Riverdale High School. So let's go ahead and get started with the tonight's shows. Okay, one back I formation shotgun. You'll pass the ball, short screen pass. Could be incomplete.
Last month, CBS's Deborah Alfarone takes us inside Washington's national.
So we'll go ahead and go over to the National 6.1.
Good evening, and welcome to the 27th year of Ken Trahan's original Louisiana Prep Football Report on 106.1 Nash Icon, New Orleans.
Okay, shotgun formation.
Heaven 1460 AM, Baton Rouge. WSLA 1560 AM and 93.9 FM, Slidell. KNCB, the Sports Rebel, 1320 AM, Vivian. Caddo Country, 105.3 Shreveport. Sports Talk, 97.7 FM in Ruston, Monroe. The original is also brought to you by CrescentCitySports.com with the state's best scoreboard and best prep coverage. The original is also presented by the Allstate Sugar Bowl, representing the best of amateur athletics, and by Francesca Bicati, serving up St. Louis-style food with a New Orleans flair. The original is also brought to you by Lamar Ford and Lamar Lincoln, by Lifegate Church in Metairie, by Bergeron Automotive in Metairie, by Premier Automotive throughout the New Orleans area, John Curtis Christian School in River Ridge, Life Resources Ministry, the Automatic Carriers New Orleans Bowl, and by Premier Automotive. Promotional consideration is provided by Venezia Restaurant on North Carrollton Avenue, Two Tony's Restaurant at West End, Herring's Restaurant in Harahan, Reginelli's Pizzeria with locations throughout the metro area, Ye Old College Inn on Carrollton Avenue, Messina's at the Terminal and Runway Cafe at Lakefront Airport, by Colton's of New Orleans and Kenner at the Esplanade Mall, Desi Vega's Seafood and Steakhouse in Metairie, Chateau Cafe with locations in New Orleans and Kenner, Moe's Pizza in Riverdale, Hooters Restaurants in Metairie and Gretna, Gio's Pizza and Spaghetti House in Metairie, Hobnobber Cafe in Metairie, Fat Boy's Pizza on Metairie Road, by Cirio's Po' Boys and Deli on St. Charles Avenue, by That's Amore Pizzeria in Metairie, Bear's Po' Boys on Causeway Boulevard at Metairie Road, Fury's Restaurant on Martin Berman in Metairie, and by Manning's Restaurant at Harrah's Casino on Fulton Street. Now it's time for the best, most comprehensive prep football show in Louisiana. Here's your host and creator for the 27th year of the original. From CrescentCitySports.com, the Kenner Star, and the Saints Hall of Fame Museum, Cumulus New Orleans Sports Director, Ken Trahan.
And a pleasant good evening and welcome to week number 10.
Looks like.
Right? Week 10, final week of the regular season, year number 27 of the original. So glad that you've chosen to join us here tonight. Ken Trahan with you, of course, in studio with our producers, Rudy Dixon and Darrell Ashley, ready to do a great job, as always, here this evening.
Yep.
And, of course, Emmanuel Pepis will be along with scores from CrescentCitySports.com. Buddy Dennis will be assisting, and it is Holy Cross Tigers night at Francesca's by Katie, 5:15 Harrison Avenue in Lakeview. We'll check in there in just a moment. We get started with our R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl, Greater New Orleans Quarterback Club, the original on 106.1 FM, CrescentCitySports.com, and Friday Night Football Prep Player of the Week for week number 9. And he is quarterback Arch Manning of Newman, a junior. Manning completed 9 of 9 passes, perfect for 159 yards and 5 touchdowns in a 34-0 victory over Cohen. Manning is coached by Nelson Stewart. He will be honored at the year-end luncheon of the Greater New Orleans Quarterback Club on Tuesday, December 14th at Rockin' Bowl. Look forward to it. We always look forward to checking in at Francesca's. It's Holy Cross night tonight. That's where Les East and Jude Young are standing by with my longtime friend, Nick Saltvermaggio. Turn it up.
Crazy.
All right. That ought to get you in the mood. How's it going, guys?
It's going well, Ken. It's Holy Cross Tigers night. We have Tigers here, and I know I've heard that song somewhere before. It rings a bell.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It is one of the best fight songs that there is, and Coach Salt is here, as you've heard over the last hour, providing all kinds of insights for us. And we're off to a good start here at week 10.
And Ken, you know, it's really hard to get an opinion out of
RepresentFinancial.org or call 888.
Well, you guys probably aren't aware, but when he talks about Aztec, St. Louis King of France, and Lakeshore Playground, he's talking about meat.
Single-use foam, food, and
there's
beverage
that.
containers packaged
That is correct.
Anything you use in your business that's made of foam will be banned in New York State.
You bet. Except instead of Aztec, it was Brock and Roll Corp, but that's close enough. So, when I think about Aztec, I think about Keith Steele, who was my classmate of mine. It's all good. How are you, Nick?
I'm Johnny Papers. All of the solutions your business needs to be compliant for the
I'm
law.
not happy with
Contact
shotgun formation.
I'm
Back
happy.
on the motion, they will hand the ball off. Right side, and he will go, and he will get first down on the carry.
It's about building a program.
It was straight up chilly today.
Overcast skies kept us very chilly today.
First down on the
Much
carry.
of
So
the
it's
area
first.
only in the upper 50s. Now, we
First
did
down,
see some sunshine, such as
Inside,
the Mississippi coast, even getting into the low
41-yard line.
in some spots into the upper 60s. The clouds, though, look like they're going to stick around. Maybe not completely
The ball spot
overcast,
inside
but at
the
least
41,
mostly
first
cloudy
and
through
10.
the overnight. Getting chilly.
Shotgun formation once again.
50s. A cool
One back in the backfield, one back in the motion, and to the left side, and he will get
WWL
across the middle
will be back
with some yards.
The Crusaders.
Former St. Tammany
now
Parish
caught
Sheriff
away.
Jack Strain's defense chose not to call any witnesses in his trial on charges of rape and
You're not going to do
incest.
that overnight.
WWL TV's Erica Ferrando reports from the courthouse on the North Shore.
Defense did not present any evidence, and when ad hoc judge Bruce Simpson told Strain of his right to testify, he confirmed he did not wish to take the stand. Judge Simpson released the jury until Monday at 9 a.m. when closing arguments will begin.
Left side, and not much there. Maybe about a yard and a half.
Water Board after
You know, I had some
revelations
good
that
coaches at
contract
Lakeshore.
workers may
John
not have
Branch
the
gave me
proper
the nickname
licenses.
Tiger, of course.
FBI got
Roger Ferris
involved
was a
after
great coach.
WWL TV
Really
reported
good
that
coach.
certain water board
Fun
plumbing
days
inspection
back in the
supervisor
day.
Vernon
And you're looking
Hott
at fun days
signed
where
off.
you're at. It can happen. I believe that. As you mentioned earlier, Coach Rando certainly showed that when he went over there and what he was able to do. And there have been other pockets of success. So there's that. You're staying in
Brings up
Division
second
1.
and 10.
That was a long and arduous process to make that
Second
decision. And at the
formation.
bottom of
Looks
that
like,
is the tradition.
Some
And the
movement
desire to keep the school
on the
where it's at,
Riverdale front.
enrollment-wise, if not to grow it, I'm sure.
Yeah, and look, for me personally, as a guy who has loved prep football his entire life, and we were laughing earlier, I said I'm the worst athlete in the history of Holy Cross, and that's probably as accurate as I could describe myself. But I wasn't groomed with any pedigree. I've had to work my way back to my alma mater, and I've always wanted to be a head coach in this district. I go back to when I was a young guy. My brothers were playing
Second
for
and 5 for
Henry.
the Owls.
It just, I'm enamored
Shotgun.
with the Catholic League.
Hand the ball off to
People
the
say, well, it's not the Catholic
right
League anymore.
side.
Shaw's now out of it. De La Salle's not
And
in
he
it
will
anymore.
get some yards
But you know
tonight.
what? As
He's
long
been
as
tackled by,
St. Augustine, Brother Martin, Rummel, and Jesuit are playing football, then Holy Cross needs to be playing football. And it is difficult, right? We're dealing with the numbers issue, but I do think that The trajectory of our school is upward. I think we have the right people there right now that are doing a great job. Our young program
shotgun
is very
formation.
good.
Looks like a
School
fumble.
is stronger than it's been in a
And
while.
the recovery
there are
Owls.
many positives, but you're gonna have to go through. You got to go through the briar patch to get to the to get to the nice part of the grass.
A couple of minutes. I wanted to bring this up, Nick. Look, it's been. I just wonder if there's more of
a recovery
of an effort because we reported previously Martin Luther King had to forfeit games, and then of course we know about the Brother Martin and De La Salle situation, and now today you can add Eleanor McMain and Booker T. Washington having to forfeit all their games thus far. So is the Lake Charles College Prep? I could throw them into. Is there simply
looks like they're going back in the shotgun.
You know firsthand,
shotgun formation for Riverdale.
How do you see this?
In the backfield, they'll hand the ball off to number one.
Kenny, I don't think the punishment, because I'm not a fan of the split.
Right.
I think it's terrible.
Be close enough.
And I don't mean this to sound terrible about Brother Martin or Catholic or De La Salle.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you get caught with a violation, you're not penalized the way the playoff system is. Listen, if Brother Martin would have been penalized and their penalty was you forfeit all those games, and because of a result of a 32-team bracket that now has 80 teams competing for it, you don't make the playoffs, that's a penalty. De La Salle, that's a penalty. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be that far of a stretch to think that Brother Martin plays Catholic for the Division I title, and both schools are on probation. So what lesson have we taught? What lessons have we learned? And I don't want it to make it sound like I'm talking poorly about Mark or I'm talking poorly about Graham or I'm talking poorly about Catholic. But that's the reality. The reality is those teams got caught doing something wrong, and there's no penalty. The punishment, look, hey, you know who got punished by that? Holy Cross. I wish we'd have played Brother Martin the week we'd have played Jesuit. Then we'd be sitting 4-4 right now, and we wouldn't be staring at
formation back to the backfield.
So those
they'll hand it off 25. Good defensive play by the Owls.
10 spots in the power rating because of what happened with De La Salle.
Yeah, I wrote the story on that.
Right. So who's being punished?
Yeah. It's a domino effect to say the least. It is Holy Cross night at Francesca's by Katie's. We're going to check back in there in just a few moments. Northwestern leads Green Oaks 8-0 in the first quarter. It's Lakeshore 7, Salmon nothing in the first quarter.
So we'll be giving you score updates as well.
And also Voiles 8-0 over Red River. We'll get more scores coming up. Of course, we'll go to the playing fields when we return, but we thank our friends at Yale College Inn. A New Orleans tradition, open 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday at 3000 South Carrollton Avenue. College Inn, great specials, oysters of Hardy, lamb shake. Of course, they've got the outstanding barbecue shrimp, the great Caesar salad there with the mustard flavor. It's College Inn, great steaks too, and fish. 3000 South Carrollton Avenue in New Orleans. Call 504-866-3683 or go to collegeinn1933.com. Thanks to Venetian Restaurant, 134 North Carrollton Avenue.
America.
Since 1957.
Brought to you by Allstate Sugar Bowl. Preserving the past and ensuring the future. Shell, the rhythm of Louisiana. The Hood Auto Group. Everything automotive.
Shotgun formation.
No life matters. Riverpack's disposal. Our business stinks, but it's picking up. First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910. TarpsAmerica.com and by Thibodeau Regional Health Systems. Connect now on the Oklahoma Jewelers Talk and Text line, 504-260-1870. Beaming back to our Jefferson Financial Federal Credit Union studios, here's Alan Waddell and Brad Luminay.
For your premium, stay premium. Get a quote at Farmers.com.
Friday night, finally got some fall weather again. We're live. Clark Field, Salmon, along with Coach Duval and Alan Waddell on the Esquire Brand Luminay. Salmon
waiting for the
night for the district.
score Owls
Watching this
Raiders.
We had 14 points on the board with only
the Rebels team.
Lakeshore got the ball, the kickoff, they threw a backwards pass, the turn the kickoff down to the 20-yard line, scored on the first play for possession. They went up 7-0, and then on the ensuing kickoff, Salmon housed it from 9
Shotgun
yards out.
formation. formation.
Tied up at 7. That's where we are now.
You'll run the ball and
first quarter.
In celebration of pros,
not much there. They only get maybe about, I'd say, about 2 close to 3.
Right now, you can get
So once again, the score is no score. Here on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, we're here tonight. Friday Night High School Football Show. Will he be here until 10 o'clock tonight? If you want to come in, video chat, or if you want to come in just regular chat, there's the options. You can chat in the chat room, or if you want to come in video chat, the links are posted in the chat room, so you can be able to come in and talk high school football.
Because we got some shakeups.
And it looks like it's going to
We're
be
talking about the district titles that are online tonight. This one right here.
down at the 1
Reclassification final now. We know
once again, those 4 albums
what
and
division they've already elected, whether they're going to play up or not. Only issue now is going to be who's in what district. We're going to look into that point tonight as well. We also had some huge, actually coming out today
for a 60-day free trial at
ShipStation.com. Well,
That's
3 public schools in New Orleans got popped with
That's
forfeits today. Booker T.
ShipStation.com.
Washington, McMain,
Click on the
and
microphone
Martin
at the
Luther
top
King.
and enter
All of
code
them
radio.
affected by forfeits today. We'll
ShipStation.
talk about that
Make
later on.
ship happen.
Also,
If you've got a
we got
small
some
business,
games
you
that
know
happened
there's
last
nothing
night,
more
Alan. I think
valuable
we're taking a
than
look
your
at those and
time.
write some of those
So
out. So
why
why don't we
waste
get a
it at the
rundown real
post
quick
office?
before we get to Tim
Stamps.com makes it easy to mail and ship right from your computer.
All right, Brad,
No
thanks.
special
De La
equipment
Salle, they beat
required.
Thomas
Whether
Jefferson
you're in an
last night.
office sending invoices, a
56 to
side
nothing.
hustle Etsy shop,
Eleanor
That's the
Romaine,
handoff to the right side.
Stamps.com
Keep
makes
going.
your
Shannon
life
beat Baker
easy.
36
Pass
to
the
12.
dirt, pass
A
the
lot of
40.
games played on Thursday night. Neville,
And he
they
gets out of
beat
bounds.
Scalpel 5 games in a row.
Run.
They give up a point on defense. They beat Huntington 37 to nothing. Carr beat Helen Cox 38-6. Hahnville beat Terrebonne
Save time
31 to
and money
nothing.
with
Zachary,
Stamps.com.
they finished
Okay,
their
once again, thanks for giving us that like. Appreciate it.
You'll receive a
once again, score, no score. We are live here on Facebook, YouTube,
They knocked
Twitter.
off Mandeville last
Just go to
night.
Like I said, if
Stamps.com.
you want,
Also, St. Albans,
Stamps.com.
have a score in mind,
Stamps.com.
please put it in the
Stamps.com.
chat room, hand off
I tell you,
to
one of the
the
things I like about being a part of this
Never
show
go
is
to
we
the
get to go
post
different
office.
right,
places,
and
different
he's
campuses.
gonna get
Been here.
I'm a short guy, and I've never been here. I walk in the stadium. There's just so much tradition here in Salmon. This is one of the premier programs in the state. You look at the late 90s, early 2000s that they did. I'm looking over here, 1994 state championship, 1995 state championship, 2000
West
state
Meadowee near
championship.
Clearview.
In the
Deep dish, Chicago
semifinals,
style,
92,
authentic
96,
crispy New York
2001,
style.
2008,
Both are outstanding. They've got
2009.
calzones,
This
appetizers,
program
fish,
has
Creole
struggled
creamery
the
ice cream,
last
and more
several
at That's
years,
Amore
and
Pizza.
they've really
Go to That's Amore
trying to
Pizza
get this thing back on
online.com.
track. They
Like
started
If you got good formation,
7 in a
St.
row.
Charles Avenue.
So right now they're sitting at 7
Hand
and
the
1.
ball
They've got
off.
some of the great players that are
Going
playing
to the
here.
right side,
Retired
and he
number
will
5, Alan Rich,
get out of
Mike
bounds.
Sutton, Dwayne Woods. I can tell you some other ones. Daniel Sams, who was an outstanding quarterback on that 2008-2019, ended up going to Kansas State and then transferred to McNeese and leading them to a Southland Conference championship. Tristan Smith won that state championship for Salmon back in 2000. I still, to this day, think that was the best individual performance ever in the Superdome when Salmon knocked off John Curtis. So a lot of tradition here at Spartan Stadium in Slidell.
8-0
scores
in
already
the first
running in right
quarter.
now. Jets was already up 7-0 over
And
Rumble.
also, it's Sterling Catholic 7-0.
Second
All right,
formation.
break it down
In the
with
first
Tim
Luxury
Zimmer. He's going to tell you what you
One
need to
back
know.
on the
in
motion.
the first
One
quarter. So
back.
playing fields we go.
Run play
Until
going
the
to the
time
left
to
side,
get
and he
you
will get
going into tonight.
Here's
to
Tim
the
Zimmer previewing what
Hey, Joey, go ahead.
in the red zone. Our red zone.
This is the final week in the regular season, and we start things off at Tad Gormley Stadium as the undefeated Jesuit Blue Jays take on the Rummel Raiders. With a win, the Jays can win district outright, but if Rummel can get a victory, it opens the door for John Curtis to win a share of the District 9 title. This is the 60th meeting between the two rivals, with Rummel leading the all-time series 35-23. The Raiders have won 8 straight against the Jays, including 2 playoff victories back in 2015 and 2016. A couple of games for North Shore and 5A includes the Ponchatoula Greenway,
And we check in
trying
now
to
with
stay undefeated as they travel to Hammond to take on the Tornadoes.
Hey,
Ponchatoula won their district last week with a 17-0 win over St. Paul's. Hammond is coming off a 1-point loss to Mandeville. And speaking of St. Paul's, they'll try to bounce back this week when they take on Fontainebleau. The Wolves' 6-game win streak came to an end last week. A new one heading to
one
a
back
playoff.
on Emotion, one back.
They'll play a Bulldog team that's still looking for
back
the first
and
of the
pass.
season. Back over the Shelby clinched their district
All
title
set.
last season against
watching
Bonneville.
Benton.
Now
Good
they're
defensive
heading
play
to
by
state.
the
Could get a team
Rumble
right now
defense
win against Riverdale tonight.
to get their quarterback
Tucker
to
could
the
also
sack.
pass Bobby Nuss for the school's career coaching win record. Finally, some other games to watch include East Jeff taking on West Jeff. Warren Eastern playing John F. Kennedy. Newman faces South Plaquemines. And St. James travels to play East White. And that's what you need to know about this week in the football season.
All right, great job breaking down there, Tim. The texter on the Oakland Heart text line. The team is off. Computer's off.
Quarter fight coming up, and it's going to be a big game.
Warren Easton has scored the John F. Kennedy 6-0, 6:05 to
They
play.
get a carry right there. So
Yard
it's a
by
big
Robertson for the score.
First
Chris
half,
Kincaid,
about third and
Bogalusa Daily News, watching Bogalusa, and
Obviously,
home against
Bobby
the
Nuss
Laundry.
supports
Chris.
the Chalmette football, the name of the stadium. So that certainly would be big for Jason Tucker.
Oh, absolutely. Bobby Nuss Chalmette out. Good job for Jason. I'm glad for the Chalmette.
They'll run the ball and not much there. Around the 30.
The same thing with Coach Shooter. You know, Eric Shooter has a championship background. Eric Shooter, Coach Shaw, he played on the state championship.
And then Levi,
Offensive coordinator, two state championships in Hornville. In 95, the offensive coordinator when Hornville went to the Dorman Law.
in the 16
He left
games.
Hornville, came
So
to
where this
Salmon.
game gets
He's been a part of
Bogalusa wins,
the
they
state
win just
championship
outright.
in Salmon
Elijah wins in
and
the
two
three-way tie.
runner-ups in Salmon.
Bogalusa,
So
Elijah,
he's been,
and Joel Sullivan. So
you know, he has a
that's what we're saying
championship
now. So
pedigree. He knows what it has to get
All right,
done.
Chris, thank you very much.
Program was
Desert now up
Mason,
14
they'll run it,
over Rummel.
and
4:09 to play the
not
first
much.
touchdown
You know,
pass from
when
Jack
I
Rivera,
carry-
who had a touchdown run
They were
earlier,
patient with
both
it.
off
They
for
knew he was
turnovers
the
and in
right guy
control
for the
live
job.
at
And now it's paying off.
CrescentCitySports.com.
Preston
Sulphur
Gates
7-0 over Sam
Beaver
Houston,
tonight against
5:58 to
White
play
taking on St.
in the
James,
first
the
quarter.
Cardinals.
East
But
St. John on the
had a
road at St.
tremendous
Thomas
season.
Hall tonight. Mike
You know,
Coppage
they had that
of
really
the Acadiana
eye-opening win a
Advocate is there.
few weeks
Mike?
ago against Lutcher, where they really
They
dominated.
can. So we have the
Lutcher.
big news
Right
here.
now,
One
they're
per
up
hour.
7-0
The
over
South
St.
Carolina
James.
commitment
Also,
got the start
Lutcher,
tonight
speaking
for
of Bulldogs, they're
STM.
up 7-0
Of course, he's been out
over
since
Patterson
week 5
right now.
with the practice
Early in that
schedule.
football
Getting
game
back
as
ahead
well.
of the schedule.
All right,
But on
stick around. We're going to take a
STM's
quick break.
first
We'll come
possession,
back
they
and
win
start our
3
reports.
East St.
We
John
have
got a
a
long
slew of
punt return
reports
from
from games
Kyle
around here.
Harris
Also,
to get
tonight,
them
if
in
you
the
need
red
a
zone,
score,
and
if
then
you want to
the
score,
Wildcats
if you got a
converted on
score,
an
hit us up at the
impressive,
Oakland Heart Talking text line,
pass on third down,
504-260-187.
from the
You listen to the
24.
All-State Super
So
Bowl.
East St. John
Gonna be a handoff
they're up 7-0
to the
in the first quarter here at St. Thomas.
All right,
let's
thank you very much.
thank
Homer
God.
Painesville in that rivalry game. 7-0 midway through the first quarter. Let's check in now with Butch Stockton. Chalmette trying to win outright and go undefeated in district at home against Riverdale. Butch, good evening.
Modern home.
They're
They're super comfortable. Machine wash, kid and red wine friendly. And right now, take advantage of 12 months interest-free financing. Go talk to the design experts and customize your sofa, chair, or sectional at Niche Modern Home, 1901 Highway 190 in Mandeville this week.
It's not just boughs and holly that make your home festive. It's you decking the halls with rugs of beauty, the kitchen with juicers and mixers of chrome. It's setting your table with touches of elegance and adorning your living
All
room.
right, Butch, thank you very much. It's Country Day on the road at Riverside Academy.
Has all the
Mike
latest
McGuire with an
decor to
update.
get
Mike,
your
good evening.
home ready for the holidays.
So you score,
Because
no
it's not
score.
just Santa who's coming to town. It's also your
Rebel will have the ball.
Make the holidays yours. From decor from the Home Depot.
Down
On tours, get more done.
36 for Rumble.
They went down the field methodically, running the ball, passing the ball. Quarterback snuck it over from 1 yard out. Michael Calvin got a 1 yard.
We help them understand
Shot
full
Isaac
range
got
of
about 50
once again,
yards
shotgun formation.
And then
Looks like
we held them
on the line of
again.
the
And
Owls.
it was first
Give us a
down.
call
To
for
a
free
You're gonna
touch
have
2
the
yard
it's
touchdown pass.
gonna be a penalty, so back them up.
Advisory services
Five
offered through Second
yards.
Financial Wealth Manager Incorporated, a registered investment advisor in the state of Michigan.
Back them up
With
about
Your
5.
utility bills with an efficient and reliable air
Against,
conditioner
All right,
from
thank you
Trane.
very much.
Is it affordable?
Thank you, Mike.
You
Appreciate
bet.
it.
Visit
Lafayette Christian now up on Watch 14.
to
Got
find a
the
Trane
Chalmette.
unit
first
free
quarter.
estimate
Let's
on a
check in
system
with
to fit
Brent
your home
Garvey,
and your
who's
wallet.
got the big one
Begin
between
saving
Raff
now
and Abby. Go,
because
hey,
it's
Brent, where
hard
you
to
at?
stop a train.
Protect your home or business with the Shield from J&J Exterminating. We tackle tough opponents, giving you a solid defense against pests. Win the battle with
Unfortunately,
J&J
Abigail
Exterminating.
has trouble getting into extra points, so it's 6. And URAF gets the ensuing kickoff and drives down to the red zone.
Have you cut
And
the
Abigail
cord
holds
and
them
are
on a
feeling
big 4
bored with your
and
streaming
5.
services?
So it was a turnover on
Curiosity
downs,
Stream
and
can help.
Abigail's driving
With
again.
thousands of
Again,
documentary films
4:35
and
left in
TV
the first
shows,
quarter.
let
Abigail
Curiosity
6,
Stream put the science back in your
All right,
screen
appreciate
time.
it, Brett.
Astound
Big
you
game,
with
Mangum,
history
Washington
come to
Christian, and
life.
Jonathan
And
Oglesby is there.
wildlife
Jonathan.
that will reach out and grab you.
Good evening.
We've got the fix for your nonfiction addiction. Watch us on any device, anywhere you are. Visit CuriosityStream.com to sign up and start streaming now.
About a 50-yard completion to Noah Loveland to put the first
During our
touchdown.
111-year history, First Americans weathered wars, storms, an ongoing pandemic, and now Hurricane Ida. At First American, decisions are made locally by local people who care. We're here for you, our neighbors, our customers, and our employees who've been affected by Ida. We will get through this together, stronger and better. It's the spirit of First American, a banking
Homer and
tradition
Haynesville,
since
good rivalry.
1910.
Sean White is there. Sean.
American Bank. Member FDIC.
Yeah, we've got Homer's up 7-0.
Farmers
right
Claim
now,
Forgiveness
with
means
a
a claim won't increase your
21-yard
premium.
pass
If you've been
Deontay
claiming for free,
Deontay
so your premium stays
for
premium.
a
Get a quote
21-yard
at
pass.
farmers.com.
And Bengals had the ball twice, fumbled it twice, lost the first time.
Okay, shotgun formation.
At MD Anderson Cancer Center,
run the ball in the middle.
All right, that's your hand on the road at Thibodeau. Here's Kevin Adams. Okay?
advanced genomic testing to develop personalized therapies for each patient's cancer. With leading-edge technology like proton therapy, gamma knife and robotic surgery, and innovative clinical trials, we'll do whatever it takes to help our patients face and overcome.
All right, appreciate it.
lung
Thank you
cancer.
very much.
Learn
Scotlandville
more
is at Denham
at
Springs. Here's Mike Garcia. Mike.
MDAndersonLungCancer.com.
Yeah, Ken, about just
There are
under 4
many
minutes
things
left in
to
the
like
first
about
quarter right now.
Louisiana this time
Scotlandville
of
leads
year.
7-0.
Perfect time to
3
get
and
that
out
food
early
without
on for the
dealing
Denham Springs
from Jefferson
offense.
Financial
Scotlandville
Federal
got the
Credit
ball,
Union. With
got a
rates
big
as low
pass
as
interference call, which led them into the Denham
3.49%
Springs territory. A couple plays later, John Hubbard with a 13-yard touchdown reception. And right now, basically, Scotlandville is on the move once again, just outside of the red zone. Once again, under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Scotlandville 7, Denham Springs nothing. I'm Mike Garcia for the original.
All right, Mike, thank you very much for that update. Let's check in now with Red Manuel of the Acadiana Advocate. It's Westminster Christian.
WWL All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup. Brought to you in part by All-State Sugar Bowl and by Shell. Back to Alan Waddell and Brad Lumine.
Catholic out to a fast start with a 20-0
All right,
lead.
we're live here
Started
at
off Landon
Spartan
Pike.
Stadium.
First
Still
offensive
tied
snap of the
7-7.
game
That was our score.
was a
after the first
42-yard
offensive play.
touchdown run. Then they responded on
He
their next
returned,
possession. Chris
kickoff
Brown
return
had
for
a
a touchdown
2-yard
and
sweep for a
one play for a
touchdown.
touchdown. So
And then on their third
staying like that,
possession,
Alan.
3 for 3 on touchdown.
7-7.
John,
We
John
had
Michael
14
Jarrell with a
points scored in the
7-yard
first
dive
33
and a
seconds of this
touchdown run.
game, and
So,
then nothing for the rest of the quarter. But look, Salem had a great drive, coach. They got it all the way deep inside Lakeshore territory. They had a penalty that backed them up. And then we had one of my favorite plays in football, a big man interception.
Thank you. Red Steve Fulmer's got Covenant Christian and Hanson Memorial. Hi, Steve.
Okay, shotgun formation. They'll run the ball in the middle.
Open Heart Talking text line telling us St. Paul is up
and they'll get it to
starting the second quarter.
Around the
Bulldogs.
45-yard line.
Thank you very
St.
much.
Paul should cruise
And we
tonight.
can tell you now that East Jefferson leads West Jefferson 14-9 in a good win, 14-9. A minute
Hasn't been as
30
good
left
the
to
last
play
few years, and one of
in
the
the
big
first
reasons
quarter
why is because of the teams
that
we're watching
contest.
right
Let's
here.
check in now with
Lakeshore,
Spencer
they split
Urquhart,
that.
who's standing
Fountain
by.
went
It's
from one of
Westgate
the
and
biggest
Carencro. Hey,
5A
Spencer.
schools in the state, and then they were able to split basically. And Lakeshore went over there and ran a 4A school. That just shows you how many people are living in that Mandeville
Shotgun
area.
formation.
That's out on the east side of Mandeville.
Backs in the backfield. They'll hand it off. There's not much there on that carry.
Remember, superintendent told us that they built Lakeshore to house the future. They built Lakeshore for the future to house up to 2,000.
Yeah, that's the last time we've had Lakeshore live here on this show. That was when they were playing Rain, Brad, to go to the state championship. They lost the car in that state championship. But look, this has been a good program, and Lakeshore has owned this district. So this is a big matchup for Salmon. They're trying to kind of take that crown from the Titans. And as we speak, a 40-yard touchdown pass by the Titans.
So that'll put them up 13-7 with the PAT to follow while they're kicking the PAT. Let's go get some updates.
It's time to check in with our reporters at the biggest games from across the state. These reports are brought to you by the All-State Sugar Bowl, preserving the past, ensuring the future.
Texas at Trinity Christian. Dan Newman with an update. Hi, Dan.
That's going to be against Riverdale.
Christian took the kickoff, went 3 and out.
All right, with 10 minutes left.
Evangel went 3 and out.
The
Punted it
Chalmette
back
Owls
to
0,
Trinity
Riverdale Raiders
Trinity
0.
Christian drove the
Chalmette had
length
a
of the field,
real good
and they went for
drive
2.
and
We found out they don't
Riverdale
have a
had
kicker and
a
got
couple good
the
punts
2-point
in the
conversion.
and so
Went
they
up
just been
8 to
exchanging
nothing,
drives back
and
and forth.
Evangel then
Kyle
took
Walker and
the
Riverdale
kickoff
Raiders
and
doing a
marched
good
down the
job.
field,
Matched
just scored and kicked an extra point. We have a minute left in the first quarter. It's 8-7 Trinity Christian over Evangel.
All right, Dan, thank you very much. Wassman is at Union
All right,
Parish.
thank you.
Chris Snell is on the scene.
Let's
Hi,
go to
Chris.
Joey Pruitt. He's in Jefferson Parish for East Jeff, West Jeff. What's going on, Joey?
Here
at Joe Yeti Stadium, it's the East Jefferson Warriors 14, the West Jefferson Buccaneers 9. West Jeff won the toss with the bird, and the Warriors began at their own 39. They made one first down, then had a 10-yard penalty. And with a minute and a half,
Okay, 9:22 remaining in quarter number 2. You
All right, Chris,
scored.
thank you very much.
It's
And
no
we
score.
got a straight story on the three female kickers on the North Shore. Even
Second here.
at CrescentCitySports.com. 2 of those in action tonight. Slidell and North Shore. Battle of Slidell. Ted Goulas.
Pretty good punt
All
right
this
there.
Chad, good evening.
Looks like it's going to be a nice kick.
Into the end zone,
And it's
and the
going to take
receiver
out of bounds.
that made it 7-2 Warriors.
Being around the
Once again began at midfield. They bulldozed their way into the red
Five-yard
zone.
line close
And
to
with
that.
7:53 left in the first, scored on a touchdown by Deshaun Barbie. The PAT made it 9-7 Bucks. With 6:52 to go in the first, West Jeff came up with an interception and got the ball at midfield. A minute later, East Jeff got
All right,
the
appreciate it, Chad. Thank you very much. Central leads Live Oak 7-6 as they go to the second quarter. Fairleigh Catholic leads Northside 13-0 as they play late in the first quarter. Lutcher now leads Patterson 14-6, 11:20 to play in the first half. Live at CrescentCitySports.com. It's Jesuit and Rummel and Tag Gormley. Matt Sims with an update. Hey, Matt, what's going on? And tell us what's happening.
Big run play coming up. He's going to take it down to the distance. He will take it. He will take it to distance. And he will score. Touchdown. Owl.
3 turnovers. 2 of those led to Jesuit touchdown to the Jesuit extended up late on a LaRiviere touchdown run and then a 17-yard LaRiviere
83-yard touchdown by the Owls. Score 6-0.
Took over, marched down the field.
Kennedy, the extra point.
3-yard touchdown run. And then the extra point was, there it is. Now they're finally working. It's good. So it looked like it was good, but they didn't give us a point on the scoreboard. Now it's up there. So Jesuit 14, Rummel 7 in the first quarter here at Tad Gormley Stadium. Matt Sims for the original.
So for now, Sam Houston 14-0, 11-12 to play in the first half. With that, let's check in with Andrew Knock, who's standing by. Big
Half place kicked up good.
Salmon tonight. That's Salmon. Andrew, good evening. What's going on?
Scores 8:55 remaining in the second quarter. The score is 7-0 Owls.
Kickoff with a lateral to the Spartans 15. Scored on the next play. First place in scrimmage. The very next play, the kickoff, Spartans returned it for a touchdown. The high score is 7-7. It's now the second quarter with 11.5 to play. Lakeshore is up 14-7.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you. And they go to the second quarter. Vincent and Kinder tied at 6. Vincent 6 and Kinder 6. Let's check in now with Kevin Foote of the Acadiana Advocate. It's Acadiana at Lafayette High, the Mighty Lions. Kevin, good evening.
Hey, Kenny, let's see here. We are just finishing up the first quarter. And on the third play from scrimmage, I can like on pass and fumble to Acadiana, recovered 2 plays later. Kevin Williams with 32 yards for a touchdown. It looks like Lafayette High might answer. They hit a 44-yard touchdown. A 44-yard pass to Luke Schrader, and they got in field goal range. They moved a 32-yard field goal
was missed on the ensuing possession. Indiana got a 50-yard pass.
All right, let's stay around this area. Mike Gambrell, Slidell, and North Shore. Give us the update, Mike.
14-yard touchdown
All
run
right,
by
guys.
Amari.
North Shore at home for only the second time this year. They're
ran the final play of the first
Kickoff's going to be towards the 40-yard line.
Indiana leads Lafayette
so far tonight with
quarter.
9:16 remaining in the second quarter.
All right, thank you. Landry leads Belchase 6-0 as they go to the second quarter. Landry 6, Belchase nothing. Sam Houston is at Sulphur. Tony Tremonti with an update. Hey, Tony.
24-yard
Hey, guys,
field goal. They got 3-0 early.
It's
beautiful over here. 3-0 possession for the Panthers. They punt. Slidell's offense, they take a 63 yards. They played capped off by a 22-yard touchdown pass. Quarterback the wide receiver Blaine Supreme. Extra point is no good. They go up 9-0.
So they have the ball at the 48-yard line. First and 10.
24. The basketball star.
Riverdale quarterback back in for his series.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Shotgun formation, two backs in the backfield.
And the street finally in Sands. And the new stars there. Ethan,
right
what's going on?
side. And that is number
Ethan, go right ahead. Ethan, you're there. Ethan,
55 with the carry.
Okay.
There you go. Great job, Mike.
Ethan is
Darren
not there.
Francis watching Gem Springs in Scotlandville.
We'll
Give us
put
the
him on
update,
hold, see if
Darren.
we can get back to him there. Let's check
Okay,
in
guys,
with.
with 11:31 left to go here in the second quarter.
No, that's
7-0 Scotlandville,
pick
and
up the
they're
wrong one. That's
threatening
Marion
at the moment
Benhura, who's
inside
standing
the red
by.
zone.
All right, Marion, sorry, go right ahead, my friend.
First one 3 and out. Scotlandville.
So I'm at LJ Hobbs Garrett Stadium where we're seeing West Monroe come away with a 21-0 lead with 8:48 remaining in the second quarter. This is because Ruston has given up at least 3 fumbles already this game that have led to all 21 points.
Yeah, hand off, and it's going to be a good tackle by the defense.
We'll see if they can come back in the second half.
So 21-0, West Monroe. All right, Ethan, thank you. That's a shot to hear that score for sure over Ruston. Okay, so now I'm sure we got it straight. We'll get to Marion Benhura. West St. John is at St. Martin's Episcopal. Hey, Marion, go right ahead.
That was the end of the first quarter. The first quarterback 36 seconds interception. The half of St. Martin's 14 and the Rams of West St. John right now. 0. We opened up the game with some excitement. They're going to have 3rd and 18 now. Received the kickoff. St. Martin started the run, and then he fumbled the ball. 10:47 left to go here. Harlem with the ball. Picked it up and raced 70 yards. 7-0 returned it for the kickoff. For touchdown. Cooper Helmick kicked the PAT to make it 7-0.
Alan,
in the start the third quarter with 11:20
was good for Lakeshore.
Again, Harlem Derry. This time with a
Sounders been able to move
72-yard
the
run
football,
up
but
the
their
middle.
drives just kind of bogged down. But I think we
kick
have a really
was
good football game. Just
and
watching
that's
this thing so far, Coach, through just the first minute, first quarter and a little bit. These two teams are very evenly matched. I think that this is going to come down to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm very but right now.
Martin Luther King Jr. leading Abrams Josiah Academy 12-0 in the first quarter of that one. Let's check in now with Mike Downhour, who's standing by. All right, Mike, great to have you with us. What do you have tonight?
Man, well, we have the Washington Lions visiting the Pineville Rebels.
Okay, shotgun formation, two back to the backfield. They'll pitch it off. There'll be no gain right there. Some good defensive play by the Owls defense.
Extra point by Washington there. So 7-6 Pineville.
East St. John, we saw them last week. They're playing St. Thomas more tonight. They added that game week 10, Coach. They're firmly on the bubble. They're probably out. If they can beat St. Thomas more, maybe they
all right,
get
appreciate it. Big game tonight. District championship on the line. St. James, Lady White Catholic. Sean Preston updates. Sean?
We've got a good one here. We've got that might have been one of those deals with forfeits or whatever. Maybe so. Even at a fullback that were over the ball. But right now, in the first quarter,
okay,
St. Thomas more early. Biggest games in the state. We haven't touched on it yet. This is one of the great rivalries. Not only one of them, but just really
30.
I appreciate it, Sean. We've had a chance to be part of this game. As we continue, Sean Bentley's Riverdale 7-0 in the second quarter, 83-yard touchdown.
Not like each other.
Thanks to Terrence Restaurant at 2216 Hickory Avenue in Harahan.
Looks like here we got another
Karen
score.
getting it
Probably have
done.
a pick
Casual
six
dining,
right
happy
here.
hour, daily specials are separate from the restaurant as well. The food is terrific. The atmosphere is great. And the people are good. Terrence Restaurant. 305-4822 or go to parentsrestaurant.com for more information.
Now we have a block.
You know when you order a new video game or a golf club or a blender, and then it arrives at your door, you get a little thrill.
Some other updates
Imagine
for you,
how much
okay?
more thrilling it is when you order a new car. With Nissan at home, you can shop for the perfect ride and order it without ever having to go anywhere. Sure beats a golf club or a blender. Buy a new car entirely online with Nissan at home, delivered direct from dealer to driveway. Thrill starts here.
It's awesome.
On Thursday night, they have like
services may vary. Participating dealers subject to applicable law. See dealer for details.
With Masterclass, you can learn from the world's best minds, anytime, anywhere, and at your own pace. Learn the art of filmmaking with Spike Lee, or how to bring your creative vision to life with Issa Rae. Try songwriting with Alicia Keys and cooking with Gordon Ramsay. Possibilities on game with over 100 world-class instructors ready to teach you. That thing you always wanted to do is closer than you think. Get 15% off your annual membership today at masterclass.com/start. That's masterclass.com/start.
We also touched on how they're playing such good
it's
football.
not just boughs of holly that make your home festive.
Every week
it's you decking the halls with rugs of beauty, the kitchen with juices and mixers of chrome. It's setting your table with touches of elegance and adorning your living room with accents of style. HomeDepot.com has all the latest decor to get your home ready for the holidays.
Run play coming up.
Because it's not just Santa who's coming to town. It's also your in-laws. Make the holidays yours with home decor from the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed effortlessly adjusts in response to both of you. Result, you wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Don't miss out. Save $1,000 on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed plus special finance.
All right, we're going to step aside. We're going to come back to number 14 of the All-State Super Bowl Prep Football Roundup.
Hey, going back to school or finishing what you started can be challenging. We designed your tomorrow to make things easier by covering 100% of your tuition. Waste Management is now hiring CDLs in Graceland, Louisiana. We offer a $5,000 sign-on bonus, unmatched benefits, and plenty of opportunities for career growth. Apply today at careers.wm.com.
Our focus is keeping you and your
Farmers
family
Policy
moving
Perks
forward,
are that little
making
extra something
memories
you
for
can
a
get when you're a
lifetime.
farmer's
Visit
customer. So to tell you about them,
jeffersonfinancial.org
we're adding
to
a little extra something
Information,
such as that. A
back
backup
to the
singer.
backfield.
When you have the
Hand the
farmer's
ball
signal
off,
out,
and it's going to be
if you have an auto accident,
number one on the carry.
this is Gary Bryson. That sounds like a whole lot of something. Get a quote at farmers.com.
Waiting for things to get back to normal before tax.
Not available in every state. Only available. Select
There is
farmers
no
policy
doubt
subject to terms and conditions
COVID-19
underwritten by Farmers Fire Insurance Exchanges or
But if you
affiliates.
keep waiting,
This is where you get the
IRS
store's
problem.
first and
You're
most
gonna create
accurate.
another
Where
problem
Louisiana
that
comes for
also
stores.
like
The one and only
IRS
original.
wages.
Except no substitutes. Now back to Ken
All
Trahan.
it is, the IRS.
Most
wages.
streets are 11 Avenue HMS Legal, home of the original Big
Shotgun
Five.
formation.
Bars with the
They'll hand
freshest
the ball
authentic
off.
ingredients that
Oh,
you
right.
can't match
And
anywhere.
up the
Sandwiches,
middle,
muffaladas, bread
gets it
pudding,
around
grape
the,
lemonade, most
Bar
pizza,
visit
Monday
right
through
there.
Saturday, 10 a.m. to
40,
10 p.m.
Schedule.
Call
Your free
341-9604. Go to
initial
mostpizza.nolan.com.
Our corporate office.
Messina's at the terminal. They find
43-yard
out
line gets
is
to
open from 8 to 3 p.m.
around
Tuesday
that
through
area, so
Sunday.
8 ball
And they
spots
just
for
get it done
43.
with great food. The
We are
brunch,
your trusted
breakfast, the
local
lunch.
tax
You can do it watching the planes flying in and out in the observation deck. Great place for weddings,
we know
galas,
car
reunions,
insurance
special
can be
events,
expensive.
machines.
The
At the
good
Terminal
news is, it doesn't
6601,
have to be.
Stars and
Go
Stripes
Auto
Boulevard
helps you save
at
more
Lakefront
money on
Airport.
car
Bogalusa
insurance.
leading the
How
Roger
do we do
22 to
it?
nothing
Well, that's
with 2
easy.
minutes left to
We have
play
Hand
in the
off.
first half.
No
Lafayette
expensive
Christian
ads.
28 to
Right
nothing
side.
in
You
the
can
second
customize your
quarter
payment plan,
of
and
that
you choose your
contest.
payment date.
And with that, let's check
Just
in
lower
now
rates in your
with
area.
Dave
So
Cohen
call,
for the
click,
Battle
come
of
by, or
Ascension Parish,
download
Santa
our free
Monica
app
to
to get your
Central.
quote
What's
and start
happening there?
saving today.
We are in a gridlock. It is 3-3. with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Obviously, EA is opening up Park Stadium on the turf for the first time. We had a field goal by Colt Poirier for Panama and a field goal by Evans Kern for EA. So it is 3-3 with 6.5 minutes left to go in the second half. Capacity crowd, it's been fun to watch.
All right, thank you very much. Sulphur 14, Sam Houston 3 now in the second quarter. Here's David Meyer updating Landry and Belchase.
Quarterback sneak. And he tries to get the first down.
Landry is leading the Cardinals.
Quarterback sneak.
The tie ball game is 66 with the Cardinals scored with a touchdown. Landry took the opening drive all the way down and scored on them. And then Belchase went 3 and out. And Landry, after the punt, got the ball on the 35-yard line. That's an unsportsmanlike conduct call. And they went 3 and out also. On 4th down, they got stopped within the 10-yard line. Well, since then, Belchase has been driving almost the whole second quarter. And they just put it in.
At MD Anderson Cancer
Okay, shotgun formation.
They just scored the extra points. And now,
one back in the backfield. They'll hand the ball off.
7
Back in the pass.
with 3 minutes and 57 seconds. Every week I know it's
Incomplete.
With leading-edge technology like
old
proton
school,
therapy,
hard
gamma knife, and
just,
robotic
control the
surgery,
clock.
and
Stay out the
innovative
field.
clinical
All right,
trials.
so 7-6 Belchase. Landry, you missed the extra point. Belchase has the lead. Opelousas at Beauchene. Josh Edwards updates us. Hey, Josh.
Learn more at mdandersonlungcancer.com.
Farmers Policy Perks are that little extra something you can get when you're a farmer.
Ball spotted at the
All right, appreciate it very much.
33-yard line,
Greg
second
Hunley
and 10.
updating us. It's JFK and Warren Easton. Hey, Greg,
When you
good
have a
evening.
farmer's home policy with guaranteed replacement costs, if your home gets destroyed, we'll pay to rebuild it regardless of your limits. Dig it. It's a whole lot of something.
We are right
Get a
now
quote
at
at first.com.
21 in the second quarter. It started out with Brady Green out. Got hot, threw a nice deep pass down to the Kennedy 23, and then 2 runs later, both by
WWL All-State Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup, brought to you in part by First American Bank and Trust, and by River Parish Disposal. Back to Alan Waddell and Brad
a
Luminette.
35-yard TD. I'm sorry.
We are live
It was
at
Walker
Salmon.
Paul.
It's
Just
Lakeshore
broke one
20,
more line,
Salmon
caught a
7.
7-yard
Some other
pass,
scores
took the
of
Eagles
note.
up to 18.
White
So
up
it
14
hasn't been a
on
lot of
St.
couple of big
James.
plays.
Watcher up
Traded for 3 and outs,
14-6
and that's where we
on
stand.
Patterson.
With
With that,
8:43
let's go
in the
take it out
second.
to the gridiron.
Warren
Get some more
Easton 18,
updates.
Kennedy
It's time to
nothing.
check in with our reporters at the
Frank
biggest
Wilson at Pearl
games
River.
from
Here's
across
Brent
the
McGee.
state.
Brent?
These reports are brought to you by the All-State Sugar Bowl, preserving the past, ensuring the future.
14-7.
All right, let's get going. Before we do that, got an update right now from Chris Whitnett. He's having trouble calling. Just was up 21-7 with 6:25 to play in the second quarter. Jesuit answered Rumble's score with a 6-minute drive capped off by Jack Rivier's touchdown from 9 yards out. PAT was good. Blue Jays up.
High formation.
All right, Sulphur leads Sam Houston 23-6 in the first half. The Battle of Jefferson Parish.
Up to the
West Jefferson against East Jefferson at Joe Yenny. And here's Colin.
30-yard line. So it brings up
Hey, can EJ get on
third and about 10.
After West Jeff got the ball back, they punted. Great punt by West Jeff with the win.
All right, Joey Bruce watching
down
Jeff
to the
West
1
Jeff.
yard
Give us
line.
the
2
update, Joey.
plays later, there was
Out here in Metairie, the East Jefferson Warriors 14, the West
They'll hand the
Jefferson
ball
Buccaneers
off to the
9.
right side.
West Jeff had the ball 4th and 1.
They'll
When
get
it was
yardage.
converted, but unfortunately with the assistance of a penalty, and that penalty made it 4th and 11, resulting in a punt into the win. That punt touched the East Jefferson player, and the ball was live. West Jeff recovered at the East Jeff 44.
Manganello
West Jeff
again
lost
with
15 yards on the
34-yard
first
touchdown
day.
pass
3
from
plays
Oliver.
later, it was 4th and
Put it
26.
at
The West Jeff
14-9.
put it into the win once again.
East Jeff,
East
and
Jeff
right now
began at
West
their
Jeff
own
is
23. They tried to convert it 3rd
22-yard
and
line of
16, but
East
were
Jeff.
unsuccessful. And the Warriors
With
tried to
5
take a
minutes
punt with 6
remaining
to 1
in
to
the
go in the
second
half.
quarter,
That
East
punt
Jeff
fake was
14,
unsuccessful,
West Jeff 9.
and West Jeff took over on down.
Country
Right now,
Davies,
West Jeff has the
Riverside,
ball. It's 1st
21-0,
and 10
3:20 to
at
play
the East
in the
Jeff
first
22.
half. Let's check in
And with
now with Kurt
5:07 to
Smart.
go in the
He's standing
half,
by
it's
Central
East
and
Jeff
Live. Kurt.
14, West Jeff 9. Reporting from Joe Yenny Stadium for the WWR All-State Sugar Bowl.
Okay, high formation back in the backfield though.
in the first.
Quarterback sneaking again.
River and Franklinton. Tyler, what's going on?
Run. The PAT was so good.
6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter here. At the start of the second quarter, Pearl River had the ball, and they were looking promising.
Hit a 9-yard pass.
A couple bad throws and a couple of missed
The
opportunities.
PAT was good.
And they punted the ball to Franklin. It wasn't a very good punt. Franklin got the ball back.
Number 16,
and Zion Anders threw a beautiful pass
for an 8-yard pass.
to Jason Dean for a touchdown. That
right
was
now
called
with
back due to unnecessary
5:58 to go
roughness.
in the second quarter.
And now Franklin's still driving. They were put all the way
All right,
back
thank
to
you.
the
It's
20.
St. Thomas
The
Aquinas at
other
John Paul
20,
II.
and
Seth
they're
Peterman
on the
updates us. Seth.
good 20 for them right
Hey
now,
guys,
trying
we
to
got
make
the
something
game count
happen.
between the 6 and 1 St.
14-7
Thomas
in the
Falcons
score.
and the 4 and 4
Franklinton driving
John Paul
with 6
Jaguars.
minutes, 23
So far, it's
seconds
been
left
all St.
in the
Thomas.
second
With,
quarter. This is Tyler
they took
Thomas
the first
reporting to
kickoff
the
to drive
WWL
down,
All-State Sugar
3-yard
Bowl.
run by Green Hilton, their quarterback.
All right,
Second time
Tyler,
they got the hands on the
guys,
ball,
wanna
60-yard
talk
pass
real
Green
quick.
Hilton to Danick Reed.
Last week
And they
we
just
spent,
had
off a 7 o'clock hour kind of talking in and
touchdown,
out.
a 40-yard
The
run by
reports about
quarterback
forfeits.
So
Local teams
far,
that forfeit,
in all
some other
Falcons,
teams
I
that
don't believe
forfeit.
John Paul's even
Talked about
crossed
the
50
most
yard
known
line yet.
one was Brother
All
Martin
right,
De La
thank
Salle
you.
forfeit.
And it is
Halfway
Martin Luther King
coming
Club,
up.
nothing over
Fight
University
against
And that's going to
Academy in the
be
second quarter. Let's check in with Eric Brown. Eric.
Playoff.
Caught.
The state
Hey, I got
championship.
5 minutes and 6
Body
seconds
guard,
to play in the
so
first
it's
half.
close.
And the
West
score is
Go
Episcopal
around
9,
the
Zero,
two.
Port Allen
They
Pelican
were not
0.
required to
Been
play
a
anything for their
defensive
season,
struggle,
so
but both
they
teams
can't
have
go
moved
to
the
play.
ball really well
So
here.
it's one of
In
these.
fact,
What do
both
you
teams
want?
have put together long
Different type of
drives
violation.
that
I don't
yielded
know. I
0
know,
points. Episcopal put
you know,
together an 11
with
play,
motion force,
5-minute,
eligibility
29-second
type
drive,
I'm
missed on a
not sure,
33-yard field goal
but
out to Ramado.
you know,
And
I
then
know
Port Allen took the
there was a
ball,
lot of
12
talk about
plays,
some of the
80
teams
yards, and 5
that
minutes and 55
were hurt
seconds, and fumbled the ball
by
going into the end zone right outside of the one. As
you know,
David
because they
Cresson
beat
recovers it for
South.
Episcopal. Episcopal
And
just punted
so
the
they
ball
lose
away
those-
just now to Port
they
Allen.
lose those power
So the
points
Pelicans right now facing
that
a
Phil
4th
South-
down and
They'll
one.
They'll try to drive it in the end
Just on
zone,
the
and
Episcopal
they
side,
do.
field, 32
Touchdown.
play in the first half. Scored 0-0 Episcopal, and Port
Touchdown
Allen
Owls.
reported live from Port Allen's high. This is Eric Brown for the original.
Smokey Leonard's got St. Helena and Independent. Smokey.
You know, some
Hey,
teams
Ken, we're
benefit by
somewhere in
that.
the second quarter. We don't
I
have a
guess
score clock here.
The only teams
But the
that really
score
hurt
is 18
beat
for the Hawks and
that had
14
the
for the
4
Tigers of
but you
Independence.
still get the 10 points for
The
me.
Hawks got it
And look,
going.
last week wasn't the
started
end
on
of
an
it because
85-yard
this week, in
first play
fact,
from
today,
Clement.
Extra point
more
coming up.
forfeits were handed down. Booker
Went
T.
up 6-0,
Washington in
and
New
the
Orleans
Tigers
was
came
forced
right back
to forfeit
and
all of their
scored
games.
and
They're
got their
now
point. It was 7-6.
0-7.
The Hawks fumbled on
McMain
their next
was actually
possession.
forced to
Independence
forfeit
got it, ran
its
it 4
first
yards down
6
to the
games.
5-yard
Now,
line.
interestingly,
Yeah.
Scored
guys,
it again.
McMain was
and it was
forced to
fourth
Yeah,
forfeit
yeah.
and the Hawks
They
just
lost
broke
those
out
games
a
anyway.
Yeah, they
28-yard
can't hear me
run by
because I had the
McMain.
broadcast. Let me turn it down.
Not really having any effect. So,
Can't
I go back
hear
to
me,
what's
so.
the big deal there?
14.
Finally,
All right, Smokey,
Martin Luther
thank you.
King
Charlie's Catholic
out of New
13-7 over
Orleans
Northside in the
was
second
forced
quarter.
to
We're close
forfeit
at
its
22-7 over the
4
Roger.
games. Ironically, it picks up a win now.
Hey,
after the first
Road
4
Dog,
games,
you can hear
because
me?
One of the teams they played
Back with all the
after
scores
those
with Manny
first 4
Peppers.
games was Booker T. Washington, who was
Come on.
forced to forfeit back to them.
Does your internet give you unlimited?
Do we know? Is this all basically the
$100 a
same
year.
type of
That's
situation
because you
we
both have
with Brother Martin?
Xfinity. Internet
Is it
and
the
wireless so
summer?
good,
Is
it
it
keeps
all
one-upping
school?
itself.
I
Get
think
started with
all
Xfinity
these
Internet for $20 a month
parish-
for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Get $300 back when you add Xfinity Mobile. Plus, save up to $400 on wireless over AT&T. Requires
Oh, okay.
auto pay until 11/15/20.
Glad you can hear me, Road Dog. Scores,
extra and subject to change.
14-0 Owls on top of Riverdale. So with 32 seconds remaining before halftime.
Lowe's Provember event is back. In celebration of pros, we're offering special values on top tools to get any job done right. Head into Lowe's and check out the
32
largest
seconds remaining.
selection of
All right,
DeWalt power
so
tools
that's where
and
we
Kickoff,
accessories.
get ready
Right
to
now, you can get a guaranteed
kickoff is
top
going to be
DeWalt 20 volt max bare tool
short.
free when you buy a DeWalt 20
That is going to be
Still hanging in there, 27. Salva needs some points, though.
The holidays will be here before you know it. If you're selling online, you know that it's time to prepare for the busiest time of the year. It's holiday season to bring tons of orders, which is great for your business. But
first and 10
shipping
for the Riverdale Raiders.
Ship Station.
So they
Makes
got
it
to make
easy
a
to
couple
get
first
orders
downs
into
right
customers'
here. At
hands.
least be able to
Ship
flip the
Station
field.
makes shipping quick.
All right, let me tell you what we got
easy,
coming
and
up for you.
convenient.
We're going to get
Their
a top
easy-to-use
scoreboard
platform
by
lets you
Alan
import
Waddell
orders
after
from
we
any
come out of the
sales
break,
channel
leading up to the
and
top of the
automate
hour.
just
After the
about
top
any
of the
shipping
hour,
task.
former
So you
LSU
can spend
and
less
NFL
time
running
sorting
back
through
Keelan
orders
Williams
and
will
more
join us
time
on the
doing
program.
what you
We'll
do
chat with
best.
him for a little
Plus,
bit.
viewership station.
Start getting some more
access
updates.
Okay,
UPS,
and if you want to talk about something,
everybody lining up, check information. Back in backfield, and the ball all man,
Before we get to the break, quick story about Cleveland
and
Williams.
he'll get
I
us
know you
around
mentioned he
the
played at LSU, played in the
40
NFL.
yard
He
line.
played at Northside High School in Lafayette.
Click on
And
the
I was in
microphone at
college.
the top.
I was in college.
Okay, this is
buddy of mine.
Chalmette and Riverdale.
Northside
Chalmette Riverdale. Road Dog, they're playing tonight out at Bobby Gus.
St. Thomas More had a better football team than them.
Okay, we're at halftime. Score is 14-0. So we'll switch the cameras back on. I'm going to switch my cameras back to me. So you'll see me. Instead, so once again, the score 14-0 at halftime. We'll have the second half. Once the game returns here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We are live tonight. Live in-game coverage with the WWL and also Crescent City Sports. Also, at 8:30 we'll have the in-game scoreboard update, and also at 9:45 we'll have the in-game scoreboard update. So we're gonna have it twice tonight, 8:30 and 9:45.
Scores, and more scores. The scores are rolling in. You've got them.
Okay, this show, Friday Night High School Football Show, it's been on the air for 3 years. We've been doing this for this is our third year coming into our
Plenty of scores to get to, starting with Lafayette.
Yeah, I sure did. I sure watched the game. I called it. It was a pretty good game. Road Dog, it was a pretty good game. I mean, sure. Winston, I don't know if he's going to come back, but I'm going to tell you, if you got this young man, Trevor Simeon, he's going to make some plays. I mean, he absolutely won't wow you, but he will make some significant plays.
St. Helena 18, Independence 14. Oakdale 6, Pickering nothing. Manny 22, Lakeview nothing. It is Newman 35, South Plaquemine nothing. Episcopal of Baton Rouge and Port Allen scoreless in the second quarter. At the half now, it's DeQuincy 9, Rose Pine 7. Vidalia 14, Faraday 12. Avoyles 24, Red River 7. E.D. White 14, St. James 7. Loyola Prep 10, Mansfield nothing. Lutcher 14, Patterson 6. Martin Luther King Charter 12, Cy Academy nothing. Westlake 14, Jennings 7. North Webster 16, Green Oaks nothing. It is Bogalusa 22, LaRanger 7. Archbishop Hannen 14, Albany nothing. Tioga and DeRitter tied at 7. South Terrebonne 3, Ellender nothing. Estruma and St. Michael tied at 6. Rain and Washington Marion tied at 14. Sterling's Catholic 13, Northside 7, actually now 20-7. Sterling's Catholic leads Northside in the second quarter. At the half, it's North DeSoto 7 and Northwood of Shreveport nothing. Warren Easton 12, John F. Kennedy nothing. Franklinton 14, Pearl River 7. Cecilia 21, North Vermilion 7. Westgate 14, Karen Crow 12. It is Opelousas 20, Beauchamp nothing. West Jefferson 16, East Jefferson 14. West Monroe 21, Ruston nothing. Sulphur 20, Sam Houston 3. Taunton 3, Parkway nothing. It's Pineville 7, Washington 6.
Oh, okay, I'll give you the score on Cecilia. Let me go ahead and go see if I give you a score.
St. Thomas 21, East St. John 7. It is Benton 7, Natchitoches Central 3. The game you can watch on CrescentCitySports.com. Jesuit now leads Rummel 21-10 in the second quarter. It's Catholic appointed to be 6, St. Edmund nothing. Vinton 14, Kinder 6. Delcom leads Houma Christian 28-0. Union Parish 16, Wassman nothing. Mamou 8, Iota 7. Madison Prep 9, Bruley nothing. Breaux Bridge 22, Livonia 8. Trinity Christian of Texas 8, Evangel 7. South Lafourche 14, Assumption 7. Landry and Bell Chase leading Landry 7-6.
It is Slidell and North Shore tied at 9. Sangamon and East Ascension tied at 3. Scotlandville 7. Denham Springs nothing. It is Jonesboro Hodge leading Lakeside 20-0. Cedar Creek 35 and Tensaw nothing. And Kaplan leads Lake Arthur 22-14 in the second quarter. Ken, back to you.
All right, East St. John has scored. St. Thomas more 21. East St. John 14 in the second quarter in that contest. And it is Holy Cross night at Francesca's Arcades at 515 Harrison Avenue in Lakeview. That's where you're done. And Les Easter standing by with Nick Salter from Oslo. Take it away, guys.
Well, Coach, what do you think so far? Well, at the end of the year, the teams that are really starting to play well are always going to play well in week 10. You never want to be bad in week 10 because it's going to carry into week 11. So the guys that you're going to come into this, especially in the non-selection, you're going to come into this last week.
That's 21-7.
Get in. So really, the playoffs start tonight for a lot of these teams, and you just have to carry it over the next week, and that's what you see.
You know, one score that jumped out at me is West Monroe 21, Ruston nothing. West Monroe, you know, it's been maybe slightly below their lofty standards at times this year, but they look like they're being West Monroe playoffs.
Yeah, you know, I saw Ruston up close and personal a few years ago when I was at Hornbill. We had to go up there and beat them, and I saw him last year. I went to see Coach Hank's team at Ponchatoula play him in the second round. And I'm going to tell you, they have some really, really good-looking football players. So for West Monroe to be playing them and beating them the way they are, you never want to see West Monroe before Thanksgiving, right? Yeah. So that's kind of what people are starting to think right now.
And it's now 28-0 West Monroe, which is awfully impressive on both sides of the ball, especially with how good Ruston has been this year offensively to be able to do that close to the half. And Rummel in the game you can watch on CrescentCitySports.com, able to add a field goal right before half, but Jesuit up 21-10. We saw the Blue Jays, Ken and I called the game this past Saturday against H.L. Roosevelt. Was kind of a tough spot for Jesuit, a non-district game at that point with so much on the horizon. And they were a bit sloppy offensively, but tonight clearly better against Rummel with an opportunity. A rivalry game they really want to win there, clearly, but the chance for a bye in the first round and a good seeding. The Blue Jays are obviously motivated tonight.
And I think one of the keys for them is Coach Manali was telling us last week that these last couple of weeks they've been kind of beat up. And that's the main thing is I think he wants them to be healthy as they can be, at least going into the playoffs. And certainly the bye would help with that.
There's no doubt. You know, Jesuit's going to go the way the quarterback takes him. So he's not a guy that you want to expose to too many hits going forward. And in Division I, really, the playoffs, for all intents and purposes, don't really start until the semifinals. So if he can get that first round bye, and he'll probably get a beatable team in the quarterfinal round, I guess, for lack of a better term. And then it's that second round game, that semifinal game, where you're going to leave it all on the field. You know, I think Jesuit is one of those teams that has the physical size to match up with Catholic on the other side of the bracket. But the path, when you get to those Final Four in Division I, there's no easy out. I mean, you're going to have to fight your way into that game. It'll be interesting to see where Bird ends up in all of this. You don't see a lot of them. You don't hear a lot about them. They're up there in Shreveport. This is the time of year where they kind of start to surface. And they're always an anomaly when you get them. Number one, they're a double slot option. Look at that. You see that twice. Us and them. They obviously have a better players than we do at this particular time. So a week of preparation for that would go a long way. Should Jesuit be on that side of the bracket? On the Catholic side, I do think Jesuit has the size, both up front, offensively and defensively, to play a Catholic high team toe-to-toe. And that's always an issue. You know, Catholic's going to show up with some big guys. And they'll have the 6'4" receiver. They have a kid that can get him the ball. So the challenge for Jesuit, I think, is just to stay healthy and keep the quarterback upright.
No doubt. All right. The halftime game at CrescentCitySports.com, again, 21-10. Jesuit on top, playing well. Roman with 4 turnovers and not playing that well. Homer, 14, Haynesville, nothing. That game has a minute left to play in the first half. Warren Easton has scored again. They lead JFK 26-0. That game is late in the second quarter as well. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves on the original network.
Hi there, Greg Roberts here with GT Automotive. GT Automotive is all about customer service. At GT, we fix it fast and we fix it right.
Okay,
Simply put, we
14-7.
take care of our customers and their automotive investment. GT is a full-service automotive repair center with the state-of-the-art equipment and the best technicians in the business. We are also locally owned and operated and stand behind our work. Come see us at GT Automotive, 3247 Cheddar Drive in Metairie, or visit us at gtmetairie.com. That's gtmetairie.com, and may God bless.
Farmers Policy Perks are that little extra something you can get when you're a farmer's customer. So to tell you about them, we're adding a little extra something to this ad. Another me. And when you have multiple farmers policies, you could save up to 45% on your auto insurance with the Auto Multi-Policy discount. What's going on with our voice? I thought I'd add some drama. Well, isn't that something? Get a quote at farmers.com.
We are farmers.
Not available in every state. Only available with select farmers branded policies. Subject to terms and conditions. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges, Farmers General Life Insurance Company or affiliate.
And the mega screens too at Manning's Sports Bar and Grill. Katie's in Mid-City, serving the New Orleans area since 1984 with great options, including the swamp fries, bacon blue fries, along with the char-grilled oysters, the ribs, the pizza, the catfish meuniere, the seafood platter. You hungry yet? Get a po' boy too. At Katie's, 3701 Iberville Street. And Hooters Restaurant, 2781 Bell Chase Highway in Terrytown, and 4748 Veterans in Metairie offers wings any way you like them. Great sandwiches, seafood, multiple televisions for all your desires, and nice girls. Open for lunch and dinner. Hooters has it all. Go to Hooters.com for more information. All right, let's check in now with Brandon Harden, who's updating us on Lutcher at Patterson. Hey, what's going on, Brandon?
So we're sitting 28-14 down here in Patterson at the Sugar Dome. Lutcher jumped out to an early lead, but the Lumberjacks tightened it up as they scored before half. They get a big defensive stop, and they'll get the ball coming out of the first half. We're sitting 28-14 Lutcher on top of Patterson here in Patterson, Louisiana.
All right, appreciate it very much. Albany's at Archbishop Hannon. Steve Shepard is there. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Ken, how you doing? It's senior night out here at Archbishop Hannon Stadium. Right now, we're at halftime. The Hawks are up 20-0. Junior running back Josh Alonzo is having a big first half. He's got a rushing touchdown. He's also got a reception for a touchdown. I think he's looking at about 125 yards rushing. Junior quarterback Billy Colomb has a 45-yard touchdown pass to Hayden Alonzo, Josh's younger brother. And as I said, we're at halftime right now. The bands are performing, and it's 20-0 Archbishop Hannon over Albany.
All right, appreciate it very much, Steve. Metro Day 28-0 over Riverside Academy at the half. Fontainebleau, St. Paul. Sam Francis is there. Hi, Sam.
How y'all doing? We're here 47 seconds left in the second quarter. St. Paul's is up 30-3 over Fontainebleau. It's been all St. Paul's this first half. The offense is moving up and down. Defense is playing well. So that's where we at right now. Stand for the original.
All right, appreciate it, Sam. St. Paul's in control. Turley's Catholic is at Northside. Mike Boyer's there. Hi, Mike.
Hey, how y'all doing? It's 1:19 till halftime here at Northside. It's 26-7. Turling's on the lead for the two schools that are a mile apart. It's been all Turlings except for one breakaway pass on behalf of Northside. Turlings has scored on the ground and they scored a couple in the air. This is Mike Boyer reporting for the original.
Okay, Mike, thank you very much. It's Bogalusa, LaRondra, Chris Kincaid of the Bogalusa Daily News with an update. Chris? Hey, Chris, go right ahead. Hey, Chris, you there? All right, we're not getting Chris there, so all right, we'll put Chris on hold, see if we can get back to him. Let's check in with Jonathan Orr standing by. Green Oaks is at Northwestern. Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, guys. Just went to half here at Spring Hill, and Northwestern's up 31-0 over Green Oaks. Senior night, big night, all that kind of excitement. We had one of our guys went down with a pretty serious injury here a few minutes ago, kind of changed the mood a little bit, but looks like we're going to be able to pull this one out. 31-0 at the half, and Green Oaks had a lot of luck moving the ball. I think they're missing at least one, maybe a couple of their main guys on offense. So 31-0 at the half.
All right, appreciate it very much. Thank you. And with that, let's check in now. Let's tell you that Homer leads Haynesville 21-0. 20 seconds to play in the half. Homer 21, Haynesville nothing. It is Newman, and it's South Plaquemine, and it's Patrick Cass with an update. Patrick?
Hey, Ken, we're at halftime here. 48-0 Newman on top of South Platte right now. Arch Manning with 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. The Greenies also had a punt return for a touchdown and a fumble recovery on a kickoff to bring it in for 6. So we're at 48-0 at the start of halftime as we speak.
Newman, very impressive tonight. All right. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate that. East St. John has rallied back. They've tied St. Thomas More 21-21, 7:41 to play in the half. Shootout going on in Lafayette. Walker Howard is back, and St. Thomas More and East St. John are tied 21-21 in the second quarter. With that, let's check in on Westlake at Jennings. George Bonin is there. Hi, George.
Yes. It's 7 seconds left. It's 21-21. And Jennings had 2 touchdowns called match for holding. But it's 21-21, and it's a dog fight.
All right.
7 seconds left from the half.
All right. So halftime about to arrive, tied at 21. Another good game. Live Oak leads Central 12-7 at halftime. 12-7 Live Oak over Central at the half. Darren Dyer standing by. It's Manny on the road at Lakeview. Hey, Darren, good evening.
Halftime at Lakeview, Manny leads 36-0.
48-0.
Scoring started real quick. Number 1 ranked team, Manny, against the last place team in district. Just kind of what we expected. Started running the clock with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. London Williams had 5 carries in the first quarter for 4 touchdowns. Halftime, Manny, 36, Lakeview 0.
All right, thank you. Lafayette Christian extends its lead to 42-0 over Welsh. LCA 42, Welsh nothing. They're still playing in the second quarter of that game, and it is now Martin Luther King Charter 20, Abramson Sci Economy 6. And it's 20-6 Martin Luther King over Abramson as they play late in the second quarter of that game. And we thank our good and great friends at Hobnobber Cafe, 5928 West Metairie Avenue in Metairie, a Metairie tradition. Great lunch specials every day. Salads are good, crawfish and corned beef, the red beans and rice, the onion rings, seafood platters, the pasta. It's all there. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Visit hobnobbercafe.com for more information. And our thanks to Gio's Pizza and Spaghetti House, 4941 West Napoleon near Transcontinental, serving Metairie for over 3 decades with the best homemade pizza around, along with pasta, salad, sandwiches, and a purely Italian atmosphere. Enjoy the Italian music while dining at Gio's for lunch or dinner. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Friday, dinner Saturday and Sunday. Call Gio's 504-885-3515 or visit giospizza1984.com. Hope you will. Let's check in on Captain Shreve at Holman Airline with Joby Todd. Joby?
Hey, how are you? It's halftime here. It's 17-0 Shreve. Airline missed a field goal on the last play of the half. Shreve, Kendrick Law broke a long run on a speed sweep. And that's the difference in the game right now. 17-0 Shreve at half.
Thank you very much, Toby. And let's check in over at Pan American Stadium, where it's Martin Luther King Charter and Abramson Sci Academy. Here's Jamal Greenberry. Jamal?
Hey, guys. It's actually Joe Brown Stadium.
I said Van Am. I meant Joe Brown. My bad.
Yeah, it's okay. But, yeah, it's all MLK Jaguars all over the Abramson Sci Academy, 26-6. The quarterback hit the receiver for a 17-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion failed. With a minute to go in the second quarter, it's MLK Jaguars 26, Abramson Sci 6. Live from Joe Brown Stadium, Jamal Greenberry on their resume.
All right, yeah, I got to step ahead of myself because at Pan American, it's Warren Easton 34, JFK nothing. With 1:10 to play in the half, Warren Easton 34, JFK nothing at Pan Am. It's halftime now. Scotlandville leads Denham Springs 14-7. Scotlandville 14, Denham Springs 7. That game is now gone to halftime. Also at halftime, Sulphur leads Sam Houston 20-3. Again, Sulphur 20, Sam Houston 3, as that game has gone to halftime. With that, let's check in with Evan Hale, who's standing by. Lafayette Christian at home against Welsh. Evan, what do you have?
So far, we got a minute and a half left in the second quarter. LCA is up 42-0. There was an injury to quarterback Juwan Johnson, and he was replaced by Dejan Senegal. Since then, Senegal has thrown 2 touchdown passes and managed to stay very well with their starter going down. This is Evan Hill, the Acadiana Advocate. 1:21 left in the second quarter. 48-0. LCA just scored. The Devon Hill, the Acadiana Advocate, reporting for the original.
Okay, thank you very much. Blowout there And pretty surprising score here. Halftime, Thibodaux and Destrehan are scoreless at the half. Unbeaten Destrehan, no score. Thibodaux at halftime. John McDonald updates us on Como at Barb. Hey, John.
Yes, here from Lake Charles, Louisiana, Barb holds a 17-6 lead over Como with 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
All right, 17-6. Appreciate it very much, John. Thank you. As we continue to keep people updated, let's check in now on what's turning out to be a pretty wild game. East St. John at St. Thomas More. That's where Mr. Clean, Mike Coppage is for the Acadiana Advocate. Mike?
Hey, Ken. Yeah, we're at the 5:30 mark of the second quarter. STM got out to a 21-7 lead, but the Wildcats have scored twice to knot it up at 21. So it's 21-21. East St. John has a fourth down, and looks like 6. They're deep in their own territory, about to punt. Walker Howard for St. Thomas More got the start. He'd been injured for a few weeks, and he's looked sharp so far. Completed at least 9 of his first 11. He has 2 touchdowns passing, and he's about to get the ball again with good field position. We're late in the second quarter, 5:04 in the second quarter. STM 21, East St. John 21.
All right, thank you very much. They go to halftime at Pan Am. Warren Easton 34, JFK nothing. Easton 34, John F. Kennedy nothing. Lafayette Christian did make the extra point. They lead Welsh 49 to nothing. It's 49-0 LCA over Welsh late second quarter. Let's check in with Lamar Gafford of the Town Talk for Benton at Natchitoches Central. Hey, Lamar.
Hey, Ken. Right now, Benton is leading Natchitoches Central 14-3 with 1 minute and 42 seconds to go in the second quarter. Couple of touchdowns for Benton here. Greg Manning had a rushing touchdown in the first quarter. And the second quarter, Pierce Marshall had a receiving touchdown, making 14-3. So far, it just hasn't been Natchitoches Central's day. It's just been a high snap now has led to a turnover for Benton. So they're now at 25 yards away from scoring here. And as a Natchitoches Central, a Benton player is getting carted off. So hopefully he's okay as well. But once again, this is Benton 14, Natchitoches Central 13, 142 to go in the second quarter. This is Lamar Gafford with the
All right, thank you, Lamar. Chalmette at home against Riverdale, and Butch Stockton has an update. Butch?
Yeah, hey, Ken, we're here at halftime. Chalmette leads 14-0. With 8 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the first half, Tyron Angeletti broke an 83-yard run. Abrams made the extra point, made it 7-0. Chalmette held Riverdale, got the ball back, and right before halftime, about 25 seconds to go, Chalmette scored again. Angeletti on a 1-yard run. And this was after Angeletti had completed a 25-yard pass play to Terry Nelson. And the extra point was good, and therefore Chalmette led 14-0 at halftime. So at halftime here, Chalmette 14, Riverdale nothing. This is Butch Stockton for the original.
Lauranja Bogalusa, Chris Kincaid of the Bogalusa Daily News with this update. Chris?
Hey, Ken, that Bogalusa got to a 22-0 lead after the first quarter. Lauranja scored in the second quarter. Bryce Vick ran a 35-yard touchdown. Bo Landry made the extra point to make it 22-7 with 7:18 to go. Toward the end of the first half, Lauranja missed the field goal. Bogalusa drove to just outside the 10-yard line with 4 seconds left. But the pass at the end of the half was incomplete. So at halftime, it's 22-7. Bogalusa leads the line. It's 43
Thank you, Chris. Sterling's Catholic leads Northside 29-7 at halftime. Sterling's Catholic 29, Northside 7 at the half. And they go to halftime now. It is Martin Luther King Charter 26 and Abramson Psi Academy 6. 26-6, Martin Luther King Charter over Abramson at halftime. Let's check in now with Brett Darby, who's standing by. Erath and Abbeville. What do you have, Brett?
Hey, man, just headed into halftime. Abbeville ran an interception back, but it was called back by a penalty with no time left. But Abbeville opened up a 31-0 lead now going to halftime. Abbeville's offense really took over, and Erath's offense has really just been stymied by the Abbeville defense. Really no yardage in the second quarter at all. So right at halftime, Abbeville 31, Erath 0.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's check in with Eric Brown now. It always has a good game in the Baton Rouge area. All right, Eric, tell us what's going on tonight.
Hey, Ken, it's halftime here in Port Allen. About 5 minutes until kickoff of the second half, and the score is the Port Allen Pelicans 0, the Episcopal Knights 0. It's been an interesting game, though, because both teams have moved the ball down the field and just no one's able to crack the code of the end zone. I mentioned in my last report that Episcopal put together an 11-play, 5-minute, 29-yard drive. 11-play, 5-minute, 29-yard drive. They drove down the field, missed a 33-yard field goal wide left. And then Port Allen put together a 12-play drive that went 80 yards, 5 minutes, 55 seconds, and then fumbled the ball inside the 1-yard line. There was Titus Winfield that fumbled and David Crissant who recovered it for the Episcopal Knights. But both teams have moved the ball pretty well. There's been a lot of ground and pound from both teams, but no one's been able to get in the end zone. It's been a few nice plays here and there. Both teams, like I said, moving the ball.
We will have the in-game scoreboard update, and then we'll switch back over to the cameras.
And that's where we stand at halftime. A little surprising from an Episcopal team that scored over 40 points 7 times this year. It's 0-0 at the halftime. Episcopal and Port Allen reporting live from Port Allen High. This is Eric Brown for the original.
And let's check in with Sean White on
and
Games Going Homer.
we'll
Sean, what do
switch
you have?
back over to the
we're at halftime at 21-0.
cameras.
What we had happen was
for the
Homer went
Chalmette
down and got on a 4th degree on the
Riverdale
on the 9-yard line. They changed out. They got the first down on it. Then Elijah Curry ran it in for a 9-yard touchdown. And then Hazel got it back to the stores from Hazel. And they had 4 turnovers. 3 of them lost, and the last one cost them on about a 30-yard fumble recovery run by Michael Freer. And so right now we're sitting at halftime, about 5 minutes within halftime. Homer's up 21-0 over Haynes.
All right, appreciate it. Cedar Creek all over Tensaw, 42-0 at the half. Cedar Creek 42, Tensaw nothing. That game is at halftime. Let's check in with Kevin Adams on Destrehan Thibodeau. Kevin?
All right, it's still 0-0, 10:41 left in the third quarter. Destrehan at on their own 45-yard line. Good defensive battle we got here.
No doubt about that. Scoreless in the third. Thank you, Kevin. And Benton has scored. They lead Natchitoches Central 21-3, and they lead at 21-3 right at halftime. All right, let's check in now with Red Manuel, who's standing by, Westminster Christian and Opelousas Catholic. Red?
Hey, guys. We are getting ready to kick off the third quarter in a few minutes. It was a scoreless second quarter. Opelousas Catholic still leading 20-0. Westminster did threaten toward the end of the first half with 1:10. Went on a fantastic 2-minute drill where they started throwing the ball up.
Quarterback started
making plays.
Okay, I'll give you Destrehan's score in just a second. Let me go ahead and look that up.
That was tackled at the 4-yard line at halftime as the half ended in the first half. So we're getting ready to start the second half. OC is still up 20-0. Red Manu for the original.
Okay,
all right, Jonathan Oglesby updates us on Washita Christian and Mangum. Jonathan?
Hey, guys, it is halftime here at Washita Christian, and OCS has been all over Mangum. The score right now is 27-0 here at the half. Started off the game, OCS just pounded the ball down the field, a couple of nice passes down the field. But they have still just stayed lights out on defense. Mangum only has 50 total yards right now, as OCS has 277 yards. It's been all Eagles over the Dragons right now. But as we get ready to start this third quarter, we'll see what's in store for us. Jonathan Oglesby with the original.
All right, thank you. Springfield leads Northlake Christian 6-0 at halftime. Springfield 6, Northlake Christian nothing at the half. Vanderbilt Catholic all over Morgan City 38-0 at the half. Vanderbilt Catholic 38, Morgan City nothing at the half. Lakeshore leads Salmon 20-7.
Okay, we'll put the feed on
Lakeshore 20, Salmon
around
8:30.
We'll
leads Red River 24-15.
Switch over and it will we'll have
24,
me.
Red
The
River
cameras.
15.
We'll be talking about
halftime now. Lafayette Christian
in-game
49
scores, so we go
and
ahead and
Welsh
switch
nothing. Steve
the
Fulmer
cameras.
checks in on Covenant Christian at Hanson Memorial. Steve?
Yeah,
Cameras
Hanson scored on a slant pass about 2 minutes into the third quarter, so they're up 12-0. They missed the point after again.
Okay, it brings up 31 for
we're down on about their 40-yard line now.
Owls 30,
so
31.
we keep shooting ourselves in the foot with needless penalties.
Maybe we can get it together. Back in the backfield.
12-0 in favor of Hanson Memorial in the third.
We'll get
over
the
Covenant
carry.
Christian. Thank you, Spencer Urquhart. Westgate, Carrick-Crow, good matchup. Spencer, what do you have?
Hey, Daryl. Hey, Kim. Yeah, man, it's pretty
We'll get
good.
the carry on the ball.
Here, on at a 15. Westgate up over Terry Crew. Westgate is struck right before the half. We're at the half right now.
The ball is
Westgate
spotted
struck right before them with the
at
Brennan Landry
at midfield, 49-yard line first.
Jordan Luce,
And
Brennan Landry came in and threw a 52-yard touchdown pass.
Shotgun formation. One back in the backfield, they'll fumble the ball.
QB came in and caught
And looks like
Riverdale
Riverdale will get the ball.
Moving them off.
Riverdale will get the football back.
They had a long field goal from Gavin Royer to get to 15. They had led 15-12 at the beginning of the second quarter after the Royer field goal, but Westgate struck right before the half, and now is back
Ball
in front.
spot, they're on 47, first and 10.
A good second half. This is Spencer Erkin reporting for the Acadian Advocate.
All right, we'll check in with Matt Says, Mike Garcia, and we'll have more and all the scores from CrescentCitySports.com when the original continues.
You know when you order a new video game, or a golf club, or a blender, and then it arrives at your door, you get a little thrill. Imagine how much more thrilling it is when you order a new car. With Nissan at home, you can shop for the perfect ride and order it without ever having to go anywhere.
They'll hand the ball
Sure
up the
beats a
middle.
golf club or a blender. Buy a new car
play.
entirely online with Nissan at home. Delivered direct from dealer to driveway. Thrill starts here. Services may vary at participating dealers, subject to applicable law. See dealer for details.
It's not just boughs of holly that make your home festive. It's you decking the halls with rugs of beauty, the kitchen with juicers and mixers of chrome. It's setting your table with touches of elegance.
Second and 5 ball. Second and 6 ball spotted at the 50 halfback draw. Yep, it was a halfback draw.
Because it's not just Santa who's coming
They'll
to
hand the
town.
pitch out.
It's also your in-laws. Make the holidays
good
yours.
defensive
Home
play
decor
by the
from
Owls.
Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Brings up third down.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed effortlessly adjusts and responds to both of you. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. Save $1,000 on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed, plus special financing. Ends Monday. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
You got the right place for the best prep football coverage anywhere. Thanks for tuning in to Ken Trahan's original prep football report on 1061 Nash Icon, NashFM1061.com,
on the play.
and the original network.
And we thank our good and great friends at Fat Boys Pizza at 2565 Metairie Road in Metairie, where size matters. You won't find a bigger slice of pizza or a better slice than you'll find at Fat Boys. They come in all flavors. They've got chicken wings. The hoagies are great. Fat Boys has the 2-foot, 7-minute pizza challenge. Are you ready for it? Visit fatboyspizzanola.com. Francesca's Deli Pizzeria and Catering by Katie's, located at 515 Harrison Avenue in New Orleans, is home of the original, where our guys are tonight. We're open 6 days a week, closed on Tuesdays. Every type of sandwich you can imagine. Great muffaladas, delicious roast beef, breakfast and brunch, salads and sides. If you like Katie's, you're going to love Francesca's. Go to 515 Harrison Avenue to check it out. And let's check in now with Dan Newman, who's standing by, Evangel Christian at Trinity Christian, Texas. Dan, what's happening?
Ken, we've got a shocker. We just finished the first half. First quarter was a back and forth affair. Both teams had the ball a couple of times, scored once.
Oh, you'll see me tomorrow, Road Dog.
You'll
absolutely see me tomorrow.
In the last 9 minutes and 20 seconds of the quarter, 21 points scored, all by Trinity Valley at Trinity Christian Academy. So we just went into halftime. Our score at the half, 44-7. Trinity Christian over Evangel Christian Academy.
Hey,
these guys have been putting up big numbers all season long.
First
quarter, it looked like the Eagles had their number, but not so in the second quarter. Again, halftime, 44-7 in North Dallas. It's Trinity Christian Academy leading Evangel Christian Academy.
They're waiting on the. They're waiting on
really
the.
Appreciate it, Dan. Thank you. And Mike Garcia updates Scotlandville, Denham Springs. Mike.
Ken, as it stands right now, 14.
Yeah, I'm glad you're pumped. I'm glad you're
halftime. Second quarter saw some pretty good action. Scotlandville's got some big boys. 6'8", 370-pound offensive tackle, 6'5", 315-pound offensive guard, and that was all Xavier T-Set needed as he was able to get an 11-yard QB scramble. Extra point was good to put Scotlandville up 14-0 in the second quarter. Very next possession, Denham Springs got a nice long drive, about 4.5 minutes. Ray McNeely with a 1-yard QB keeper. Extra point was good. That's where we stand right now. 14-7 at halftime. I'm Mike Garcia for the original.
Slidell North Shore, Chad Goulas updates us. Chad?
Hey, Ken, how you doing? We just kicked off the second half.
Okay, well, we switched over around 8:30 for the high school in-game scoreboard, so we will have the in-game scoreboard. I will have that on the cameras. I will put the cameras, I'll keep the cameras rolling, but we will have the in-game scoreboard update. That'll be after at 8:30 in just about 3 minutes.
All right, Chad, thank you.
From
Live
now-
at Tag Gormley Stadium. It's live at CrescentCitySports.com now. It's Jesuit, it's Rummel, it's Matt Sims. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Ken, we've got 8 minutes and 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. It is Jesuit 21, Rummel 10. Nightmare first half for Rummel with 3 turnovers, and also the failed to cover a kickoff, which Jesuit recovered at the Rummel 30. Jesuit capitalized on the good fortune with a couple of Jack Lariviere touchdowns. They had another one on a long drive to get them to the 21 points. Rummel was able to get a touchdown run, a 2-yard touchdown run by Tyron Hayes. And then right before halftime, a 37-yard Chris Wallace field goal brought it to our current score of 21-10. Rummel Jesuit with the ball now inside Rummel territory, inside the 35.
So they call him for shotgun. Let's see what they're going to do.
Quarter, Jesuit 21, Rummel 10. I'm Matt Sims for the original.
Acadiana at Lafayette. Here's Kevin Foote with an update. Kevin?
All right, Kenny, we've got
Look like we had an injury update, injury timeout.
Second play of the third
Waiting on the
quarter.
for them to
Amari
resume.
Wiggins, who already had a 20-yard touchdown run and a 14-yard touchdown run, broke loose on a 76-yard touchdown run. He now has 150 yards rushing with just 2 minutes into the third quarter, and you add the 32-yard touchdown run from Keevan Williams earlier. Acadiana's rushed for 255 yards at this point. Again, 2 minutes into the third quarter. And the score right now is Acadiana 28, Lafayette High.
28-0 Acadiana. Wassman at Union Parish. Here's Chris.
Hand the ball off to the left side.
8 minutes and 29
And
seconds
you'll
left.
get some yards to that carry.
Union up 30-6 over the Watson Wildcats. Watson just drove down into the Farmers 20, threatened them, but the Farmers hold them on down, get a turnover on down, so the Farmers are going back now. And Trey Holly just broke it outside. They made a big run and a gain of time, but we have a penalty, so I'm sure that's going to come back here to my scrimmage. So with 8 minutes and 20 seconds left, it's Union up 30-6 over Watson.
All right. Thank you very much. Lakeshore at Selman. Before we get to scores with Emmanuel Peppers from CrescentCitySports.com, here's Andrew Knock on Lakeshore and Selman. Andrew?
The second half is just about to kick off. Lakeshore kicking to Salmon. The story of the first half was really special teams. Lakeshore opened with a lateral on the kickoff, returned it to the Salmon 15, scored a touchdown from the first play of scrimmage. Salmon returned the subsequent kickoff.
Okay, let's go ahead and give the scoreboard updates.
Quarter, Jared
So I'm gonna go ahead and give you those scoreboard updates as we go. So we put that in
to the end zone.
So the
Lakeshore
scores,
leads
will be up on the
20-7.
screen.
Second half about to kick off.
I'm gonna.
All right,
I'll
Andrew,
mute this
thank
for a
you
few
very
minutes.
much. It's time now for a scores first.
Okay, scoreboard update here at 8:30 Central Time. Let's go ahead and give you in-game scores. We'll give you those scores in just a second. We're going to go to the New Orleans area first. New Orleans area first, then the across the state. Okay, the New Orleans area scores. Lakeshore on top 20-7. Ellender, McMain on top 20-0. It's St. Aug winning 45-37. Kenner winning 27-6. De La Salle winning 56-0. Carr winning 38-6. Terrebonne losing 31-0. Mandeville loses to Covington, and it's going to be a touchdown, looks like. And he's in for the touchdown, but a flag on the play. Okay, Helen Cox loses the Carr 38-6. So we just gave you that score. Douglas winning 20-14. Their game is final. Also, Westlake, St. Martin leading 14-0 in the second quarter. Country Day leading 28-0 against Riverside Academy. No score in the St. Thomas Aquinas and Pope John Paul score. Newman on top 48-0 at halftime. Edie White on top 21-10. Patterson on top down 28-14. Martin Luther King Charter on top 26-6. Hannon on top 20-0. And he'll go to the left side and he will get the first down. So it's going to be in the 20. Okay, Warren Easton winning 34-0 second quarter. Franklinton on top 14-0. West Jefferson leading 16-14 against East Jefferson. Ponchatoula leading 31-0. St. Thomas More and East St. John tied up at 28. St. Paul leading 30-3. Destrehan and Thibodeau no score. Jesuit on top 21-10. And Springfield on top 6-0 at halftime. So 6-0 at halftime. Springfield and so that's your scores. We're giving you scoreboard updates. So let me go ahead and go over to the state school in-state score update. So we'll go to the state scores. Okay, we'll go to state of Louisiana scores. Okay, let's give you those updates. Logan Sports wins 62-24. Brazil wins 20-14. Dunham leads 51-0. So they won their game. Prime Prairie loses 64-0. Hamilton Christian wins 40-14. Northwood Lena wins 32-26. LaSalle loses to St. Mary 21-0. St. Frederick's wins 43-0. Delhi down 16-14. So they won their game. River Oaks wins their game. Central Catholic loses 32-20. Calvary Baptist wins 70-0. Assumption Episcopal wins 41-7. West Feliciana winning 36-12. Carroll losing 50-18. Northwest winning 51-12. Grant defeating Buckeye 51-21. Neville defeating Hamilton 37-0. Liberty defeating Bel Air's 62-27. Carr, so we'll give you those scores. Zachary winning 48-14. It is Bird winning 37-24. Hineville winning 31-0. Catholic winning 49-7. West Ouachita losing 50-13. Lincoln winning 32-0. East Beauregard losing to Grand Lake 30-16. St. Louis losing to Iowa 47-21. Also, H.L. Bourgeois winning 40-3 over Central Lafourche. Okay, Terra down wins 32-8. St. Martin winning 14-0. Let's see what else we have. Ouachita winning 27-0. Sacred Heart winning 42-0. Bossier winning 50-0. Haynesville losing 21-0 to Homer. Harrison Memorial leading 12-0. Gander leading 21-0 at halftime. Also, Glenbrook leading 42-6. St. Helena leading 33-22. No score in the Pope John Paul II. And St. Thomas Aquinas game, no score in that one. It's Notre Dame winning 41-0. Pickering losing 28-6 at halftime. North Carolina winning 30-17, 30-7. Manning winning 36-0. So Manning winning 36-0. Kentwood losing to Amite in the third quarter, 33-0. Lafayette Christian winning 49-0. Jennings losing 40-16. General Trash and Rayville no score. Menard and Buckeye leading 13-7. Episcopal winning 7-0. Vidalia losing to Faraday 28-22. DeQuincy losing to Rose Pine in the third quarter 15-9. No score in the Franklin and Catholic New Iberia game. Bulls on top 24-21 against Red River. St. James down 21-10 against E.D. White. Loyola Prep on top 21-10. Also, Luxor on top 28-14. So let's go to the other scores. Gina tied up at 14. Jennings and Westlake tied up at 21. Northwestern on top 31-0. It's at halftime. Abbeville on top 31-0. St. Martinville on top 56-0. Marksville on top 14-7. Boogaloo on top 22-0. Albany losing to Hammond 20-0. That's at halftime. The Ritter tied up at 7. South Terrebonne on top 16-14. Estroma down 31-6. Washington Barry down 28-22. Turles Catholic on top 29-7. North DeSoto and Northwood Shreveport tied up at 7. Vanderbilt Catholic on top 38-0. Warren Easton on top 34-0. Franklinton on top 14-7. Eunice and LaGrange no score. Westlake and Westgate and Karen Crow, they're on top 20-15. Cincinnati on top 21-7. Opelousas on top 35-0. And let's see what else scores we have. West Monroe at halftime leading 28-0. Salford leading 20-3. Parkway leading 10-3. Pineville on top 7-6. Southside on top 32-6. Acadiana on top 28-0. Central Baton Rouge down 12-7 to Live Oaks. Let's see what else we have. Captain Street on top 17-0. Benton on top 21-3. Como down 24-6. Rumble is down 21-10. And Catholic Point Capee is on top 20-0. Now, Kinder down 14-12. Delcom on top 38-6. Mahmoud down 28-16 to Iona. Union Parish on top 30-6. Burley down 9-7. Berwick down 8-3 to Donaldsonville. Franklin Parish on top 20-13. Trinity School on top 44-7. Brobridge on top 22-8. And South Lafourche and Assumption tied up at 21. Slidell and North Shore. North Shore on top 16-9. John Eric on top 22-0. East Ascension on top 6-3. Denham Springs down 14-7. Tensar down 42-0 to Cedar Creek. Jonesboro Heights on top 20-0. And also Kaplan on top 36-14. So that is your high school football scoreboard. We'll have another one around 9:45 tonight. let's get back to game coverage from Nash 106.1 and also WWL.
The quarter. It is now 21 for St. Martin and 7 for the Rams of West St. John. I'm Marion Ganur for the original.
Okay, Marion. Bogalusa leads Laranja 22-14, 10:36 to play in the third quarter. West Monroe, Ruston. Ethan Sands of the New Stars there. Ethan?
West Monroe is up 28-7 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. But most of that time went to the third quarter to Ruston High School, who just got on the board for the first time of the game by a run by Davion Wilson. The Bearcats trail 28-7, but they just got on the board, but there's a lot less time on the field because they've been running the ball more than they've been passing it. So that chewed up a lot of clock here in the third quarter, and we have to see if West Monroe can hold on to this lead as they've done the last couple of weeks. But we have to see if Ruston can come back with the running game like been doing for the rest of the season. Uncharacteristic for Ruston.
Good field position for the Owls.
We'll have to see what happens.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you very much for that update. Washita Parish is at Pineville. Mike Downhauer with an update. Mike?
It's been a back and forth game, but as week number 10 here, Washita is at Pineville, and the Rebels have they scored first, and they were up most of the second quarter. Right now, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, Washita's on top, 21-14. Pineville just completed a fake punt, and now they just made a touchdown. The pagan and civil construction experts so they are trying to tie the score here. Right now, 21-14, Washita on top, beginning of the fourth quarter.
All right, good game. Thank you very much. Wild game, defense optional, halftime. East St. John 35, St. Thomas More 35. That is at halftime. Sean Preston weighs in on the big one. E.D. White Catholic and St. James. Sean?
Yeah, all right, guys. The third quarter is winding down. Looks like it's going to be the beginning of the fourth quarter. And we've got 21-13 White. It's been a back and forth game.
So Robert Dale will get the ball, hand off to the left side.
It's got to be methodically on both offenses down the field. Alex Marler has come up with 2 big kicks to St. James to keep them in the ball game. But we are at the end of the third quarter. And 21-13.
All right, thank you very much. John, let's check in with David Myers for the latest on Bell Chase and Landry. David?
We have 11 minutes and 45 seconds counting down left in the fourth quarter. Bell Chase is up 14-6 over Landry. Bell Chase took the opening kickoff from the second half, drove it down all the way for the score to take the lead, and it was about a 6-minute drive. The very next play after when Landry had a first down, he threw an interception, and Bell Chase took it over around the 30-yard line, their own 30-yard line, and they're still on that same drive down onto the 14-yard line, and it's 2nd and 8. And they're trying to punch it in to go ahead by 2 scores. So we got Bell Chase 14, Landry 6, and 11 minutes left in the football game. And it is, yes, sir, and it is 3rd down and 3 on the 10-yard line.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Kate Conlon weighs in on Santa Ma East Ascension. Kate?
So they're going to bring the
No, we're here. Like I said, I told you earlier, we're a capacity crowd. It is now 6-3 at the end of the third quarter. Agency got an interception by Kendrick Broussard in the end zone. So it's 6-3 EA going into the fourth quarter.
All right, boy, good game. Low scoring. Thank you. Appreciate that. Homer 35, Haynesville nothing. What a statement by the Pelicans. 35-0 over Haynesville. 5:35 to play in the third quarter. And let's check in now with Seth Peterman on St. Thomas Aquinas at Pope John Paul II. Seth?
Hey, guys, not a whole lot's happened since last time we talked. The Pope John Paul Jaguars took the second half kickoff on a 10-minute drive, resulting in a 49-yard field goal. Amazing. It's good from 55. Right now, we still have the FTA up 28-3 with 1 minute left in the third quarter.
All right, thank you very much. Vinton leads Kinder 14-12 third quarter. Vinton 14, Kinder 12 in the third quarter. Another fumble by Rommel. Jesuit recovers. They capitalize and now lead 28-10 early fourth quarter at Tag Gormley Stadium. Live at CrescentCitySports.com. Jesuit 28 and Rommel 10 early fourth quarter. Again, watch it live at CrescentCitySports.com. Now thanks to Chateau Cafe with 2 locations at 139 Robert E. Lee in Lakeview, 701 West Esplanade in Kenner with a drive-through. Chateau Cafe with outstanding breakfast, including omelets, waffles, pancakes. They have lunch and dinner items too. during lunchtime, specialty sandwiches, daily specials, gourmet coffee as well. Open 7 days a week. Go to chateaucafe.com. And we salute Bears, Po' Boys, and Gennaro's, the best po' boys in town, bar none. Onion rings are great. The Ferdy's a great sandwich. The grilled shrimp, you bet it's good. But then there's the roast beef, and it's absolutely the best anytime, anywhere, any place in the world. They're open daily for lunch, weekdays for dinner. Visit Bears.
Okay, back to the backfield
for an outstanding,
Riverdale, so
inexpensive
they'll call a
dining
timeout.
experience. That's Bears, Po' Boys. OCS, Washington Christian, 27-0 over Mangum. 1:30 left to play in the third quarter. Let's check in with Josh Edwards for the latest on Opelousas at Beauchene. What's happening? Go ahead, Josh. What do you have?
We got Opelousas 42, Beauchene 0 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Opelousas in total control, 42-0. All right, thank you. Appreciate that very much. So a good showing there by Opelousas tonight. And of course, we want to remind you that you can always watch the games live and via replay at CrescentCitySports.com that we have, including Jesuit and Normal tonight, 28-10 Blue Jays, 11:20 left to play in the game. It is now Turlings Catholic on top of Northside, 43-7, 2:55 to play in the third quarter. Turlings Catholic 43 and Northside 7, as the Rebels, who have struggled of late, are bouncing back tonight and playing very well in that contest, and we'll continue to get updates on that one tonight. But they're in total control right now, 43-7, Turlings Catholic over Northside. Also, Live Oak is leading Central by the score of 12-7. Live Oak 12 and Central 7. That game now goes to the fourth quarter. Again, Live Oak on top of Central by the score of 12-7. And of course, we hope to talk to some winning coaches next hour when we have the opportunity. And we'll have some analysis coming up a little bit later in the show. Right now, we're going to check in with Kurt Smart, who's standing by. It's Central at Live Oak. Kurt, what do you have?
Hey guys, still a pretty good ball game. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else to report other than the 3 touchdowns that we talked about earlier. We just cranked up the fourth quarter. Right now, beginning of the fourth quarter, it's 12-7 Live Oak over Central. Central is driving it. They do have a second down and 4 at their 15-yard line. And Swift just carried it out of bounds, so they'll have a first and goal at the 9. But again, beginning of the fourth quarter, it is Live Oak 12, Central 7, with Central driving and about to look like they may be able to punch one in.
All right, appreciate it very much. Thank you. And with 5:53 to play in the third quarter, Sulphur leads 27-10 over Sam Houston. Sulphur 27, Sam Houston 10 in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout here. When we return, you'll get all the stories from Emmanuel Pepis and CrescentCitySports.com. Then we'll check in on Holy Cross Night out at Francesca's as the original continues.
If you've got a small business, you know there's nothing more valuable than your time. So why waste it at the post office? Stamps.com makes it easy to mail and ship right from your computer. No special equipment required. Whether you're in an office sending invoices, a side hustle Etsy shop, or a full-blown warehouse shipping out orders, Stamps.com will make your life easier. You'll even get exclusive discounts on postage and shipping from USPS and UPS. And their new rate advisor tool lets you compare shipping rates across carriers, so you always find the best option. Save time and money with Stamps.com. There's no risk. And when you go to Stamps.com and use the offer code RADIO, you'll receive a 4-week free trial, plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com. That's Stamps.com. Click on the microphone at the top and enter code RADIO. That's Stamps.com. Promo code RADIO. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again.
With Farmers, you can get savings just for becoming a customer. It's a little extra something. So to tell you about it, we're adding a little extra something to this ad. Precious baby giggles. When you switch to Farmers, you can save an average of $437 on your home insurance. And that's a whole lot of something, baby. Get a quote at farmers.com.
We are farmers.
Based on average nationwide annual savings survey data July 2020 to 21, underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Does your internet give you unlimited wireless with 5G?
Of course, and my wireless saves me $400 a year.
That's because you both have Xfinity. Internet and wireless so good, it keeps one-upping itself.
Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Get $300 back when you add Xfinity Mobile. Plus, save up to $400 on wireless over AT&T. Requires paperless billing and auto pay until 11/15/21. Restrictions apply. New performance starter plus. Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Savings based on optimized pricing. Xfinity Internet requires $300 offer until 11/21/21. Requires new line activation. Other restrictions apply.
Lowe's Provember event is back. In celebration of pros, we're offering special values on top tools to get any job done right. Head into Lowe's and check out the largest selection of DeWalt power tools and accessories. Right now, you can get a guaranteed tough DeWalt 20-volt max bear tool free when you buy a DeWalt 20-volt max drill or impact driver kit. Shop in-store or order online. Lowe's, the new home for pros. Valid through 1/5 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. U.S. only.
The holidays will be here before you know it. And if you're selling online, you know that it's time to prepare for the busiest time of the year. Holiday season can bring tons of orders, which is great for your business, but if you're not prepared, shipping can be a nightmare. Luckily, ShipStation makes it easy to get orders into customers' hands. ShipStation makes shipping quick, easy, and convenient. Their easy-to-use platform lets you import orders from any sales channel and automate just about any shipping task. So you can spend less time sorting through orders and more time doing what you do best. Plus, when you use ShipStation, you get access to exclusive discounts on UPS and USPS shipping. It's never too early to start prepping for the holidays. Get a head start with ShipStation. Use offer code RADIO for a 60-day free trial at ShipStation.com. That's ShipStation.com. That's ShipStation.com. Click on the microphone at the top and enter code RADIO. ShipStation. Make ship happen.
You know when you order a new video game, or a golf club, or a blender, and then it arrives at your door, you get a little thrill. Imagine how much more thrilling it is when you order a new car. With Nissan at Home, you can shop for the perfect ride and order it without ever having to go anywhere. Sure beats a golf club or a blender. Buy a new car entirely online with Nissan at Home, delivered direct from dealer to driveway. Thrill starts here. It's yours to make. Instagram. Services may vary at participating dealers, subject to applicable law. See dealer for details.
You want all of the scores? This is the place. Right now on 1061 Nash Icon, NashFM1061.com, and CrescentCitySports.com. Here's your scores first scoreboard update with Jude Young and Emmanuel Peppers from CrescentCitySports.com.
And we begin with University, who leads Mentorship Academy 51-0 in the third quarter. Tara 32, Broadmoor 8. Lakeshore leads Salmon 20-14. It's St. Martin's 21, West St. John 8. Country Day 31, Riverside 7. Opelousas Catholic 27, Westminster Christian 0. It is Sacred Heart 42, North Central 0. Bossier 50, Magnolia School of Excellence 0. Homer 35, Haynesville 0. Gaydon 21, Elton 0. Ascension Catholic 27, St. John 7. St. Helena 40, Independence 21. It's St. Thomas Aquinas 28, Pope John Paul II 3. It is Notre Dame has defeated Fort Berry by the score of 41-6. That's a final. Notre Dame 41, Fort Berry 6. North Caddo leads Darbon Woods Charter 30-7. It's Oakdale 28, Pickering 6. Newman 48, South Plaquemine 6. Lafayette Christian 49, Welsh 0. Amite 33, Kentwood 0. It is Bunkie 13, Menard 7. Episcopal 14, Port Allen 0. In the fourth quarter, Rose Pine leads DeQuincy 27-9. Of Oils 24, Red River 21. Loyola Prep 24, Mansfield 0. E.D. White 21, St. James 13. Martin Luther King Charter 26, Sci Academy 6. Gina and Winfield tied at 20. North Webster 38, Green Oaks 0. Jennings 35, Westlake 28. Another finalist, St. Martinville, has shut out Crowley 56-0. Bogalusa leads Loranger 22-14. It is Warren Easton 41, John F. Kennedy 0. That's in the third quarter. Bell Chase 17, Landry 6. That's in the fourth. Oak Grove has defeated Sicily Island. That's another final, 35-8. It is South Terrebonne leading Ellender 16-14. Tioga and DeRitter tied at 21 late in the third quarter. St. Michael 38, Estruma 6. Turlings Catholic 43, Northside 7. In the fourth quarter, North DeSoto and Northwood of Shreveport tied at 7. Pearl River 21, Franklinton 17. It is Vanderbilt Catholic 38, Morgan City nothing. Eunice 53, Lagrange 8, Westlake 26, Carencro 15. It is Woodlawn of Baton Rouge 54, McKinley nothing. Opelousas 42, Beauchene nothing. West Monroe 28, Ruston 7. Sulphur leads Sam Houston 27-10. Parkway 17, Houghton 3. Ouachita 21, Pineville 14, Acadiana 35, Lafayette 8, East St. John and St. Thomas More tied at 35. It's Live Oak 12, Baton Rouge Central 7, Destrehan 14, Thibodeau nothing. Barb 24, Como 6, Benton 21, Natcher Central 3, Captain Shreve 33, Airline nothing. The game you can watch on CrescentCitySports.com. Jesuit has just scored over Rummel, lining up for the extra point now with 4:09 left in the game, and it is Jesuit 35 now as the extra point is good. Jesuit 35, Rummel 10, Catholic of Point Capee 20, St. Edmund nothing. Ascension Christian and East Iberville tied at 22. Kinder leads Vinton 28-22. Delcom 38, Homa Christian 6. Bruley 13, Madison Prep 9. Iota 28, Mamou 16. It is Franklin Parish 20, Minden 13. And it is Assumption leading South Lafourche 28-21. Borough Bridge 50, Livonia 14. And North Shore 23, Slidell 15. It is East Ascension 6, Santa Mont 3. Scotlandville leads Denham Springs 28-7. Another final as Cedar Creek has defeated Tensaw 49-0. Kaplan leads Lake Arthur 36-14. And updating a few before we throw it back, Bogalusa now leads LaRancho 28-14 in the third quarter. East Jefferson has taken the lead 21-16 over West Jefferson, third quarter there. Franklinton now leads Pearl River 24-21 in the third. And it is Chalmette 21, Riverdale nothing, fourth quarter. Ken, back to you.
All right, it's now Country Day 31, Riverside 15, Country Day 31, Riverside 15, as they go to the fourth quarter. All right, back out to Francesca's by Katie's on Holy Cross night. Jude Young, Les East, Nick Salt from Maggio. Take it away, guys.
Well, Ken, Coach Salt had to leave a few minutes ago, but so Jude and I are going to have to pick up the slack. He was kind of carrying the ball for us there for a while. A lot of excellent analysis from him. A couple of games. Well, I mean, there's some interesting games. St. Thomas More and East St. John, 35 all, I believe. That's a wild one. And a couple of local games I wanted to note. West Jeff and East Jeff. Excellent rivalry there, going back and forth. I think EJ just went back on top, 21-16. And the score isn't surprising in any way. Chalmette 21, Riverdale nothing, but history looks like is going to be made at Chalmette High School tonight in terms of career coaching.
We've been watching the last couple of weeks Westgate surging late in the season. They run into a Karen Pro team with a lot of injuries, now starting to pull away a bit, 33-15 in the third quarter there. So the Tigers always have a lot of talent, particularly speed at the skill position. So they'll be an interesting group to watch in the postseason in Class 5A. And a fun rivalry that sometimes it's high scoring, sometimes it's very low scoring, which I think in the past couple of years has been the case up at Ascension Parish, East Ascension, and Santa Ma, with the Gators now taking the lead 9-6. It looks like they missed an extra point after scoring a touchdown, so just a 3-point game there. Usually when those two get together, it's a packed house, it's a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, and oftentimes really good games.
And Ken, I believe you said earlier that Walker Howard is back. Is that correct?
Yep, he's playing tonight.
Yeah, okay. So 30, that's part of the reason why it's 35-35 there. But certainly getting him back from what was, I believe, a broken bone in his leg. So that's kind of remarkable that he came back reasonably quickly. So that makes St. Thomas More a team to keep an eye on for the playoffs.
Not to be too medical here, I think studying it too much, but following sports, we know the broken bones a lot easier to heal than clearly the ligaments or the soft tissue injuries. And Walker Howard bright future. Now wondering about him. Rumors, recruiting-wise, with the shakeup at LSU being a commitment there, and schools all over the country interested in him out there.
Good fast play. Good fast play. Sorry about that. You get falling asleep, so apologize.
So that's for anybody in the postseason in the Division II bracket. So having him back, a big deal.
No doubt. A couple other updates. Homer, boy, I mean, it's really surprising that they have this margin. Homer 42, Haynesville nothing. 2:05 to play in the fourth quarter. So they're pitching the shutout and winning huge in that game. Really impressive, to say the least, for the Homer Pelicans in that one. I don't think anybody would have expected that margin. Salford 34, Sam Houston 17. That game late in the third quarter now. So that's another one to watch for. And as you mentioned, Jesuit 35, Rummel 10, 3:20 to play and counting at CrescentCitySports.com. And I'd love to be a fly on the wall in Nick Monica's locker room. 5 turnovers, and they didn't handle the kickoff and lost that too. So pretty ugly. And Jesuit's going to be undefeated, and they'll claim a Catholic League title.
Play is going to be incomplete.
But keep in mind, a really good game tomorrow. Brother Martin, John Curtis at noon over at Joe Yenny Stadium. We'll be there doing our radio show with 3 tailgaters in the morning and covering that game, and look forward to that. All right, let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves here on the original network.
Anytime.
It's not just boughs of holly that make your home festive. It's you decking the halls with rugs of beauty, the kitchen with juicers and mixers of chrome. It's setting your table with touches of elegance and adorning your living room with accents of style. HomeDepot.com has all the latest decor to get your home ready for the holidays. Because it's not just Santa who's coming to town. It's also your in-laws. Make the holidays yours with home decor from the Home Depot. Our doers get more done.
That's going to be incomplete as well.
Over Albany. Third quarter had a lot of touchdowns. Archbishop Hannon had 3 scores that they put in. Billy Cologne, McKeith Thompson, and Grayson Tennyson all had some runs that they made as touchdowns. And the Hawk defense has just been playing lights out. Doing very good here on Friday night for their final home game of the season. So this is Steve Shepard reporting from the original.
All right, Steve, thank you very much. Woodlawn of Baton Rouge rolls on after the big win over Catholic. They shut out McKinley 62-0. Woodlawn of Baton Rouge 62, McKinley nothing. The final score tonight. Let's check in now with Eric Brown, Port Allen, and Episcopal. Eric, what's happening?
Hey, Ken, I got 10 minutes and 51 seconds and counting to go in the game here. The Episcopal Knights 21, the Port Allen Pelicans 0. I mentioned the game was 0-0 at halftime. Port Allen has fumbled the ball inside the 1-yard line. Episcopal sort of feeling them out, but here in the third quarter, all Episcopal, they started off the second half immediately with an 83-yard return for a touchdown, and then back-to-back touchdown for Cooper Bro. He caught a touchdown, and then he ran a 1 yard out with a minute 56 to play in the third. And right now we got 10:32 to play in the game, and the score is
right side.
21, the Port Allen Pelicans 0. Reporting live from West Baton Rouge Parish in Port Allen, this is Eric Brown for the original.
Final score, Springfield shut out North Lake Christian 12-0. Springfield 12, North Lake Christian nothing. Final score. Another final score, Lauraville beat Jeanneret 59-22. Lauraville 59, Jeanneret 22. They go to the fourth quarter. Westgate leading Karen Crow 33-15. Westgate 33, Karen Crow 15 as they head to the fourth quarter. Let's check in on Sam Francis at St. Paul's Fontainebleau. Sam, what's going on?
Well, hey, Ken, we're 10 minutes and 37 seconds.
Shotgun formation.
Quarter. St. Paul's leading this one 37-3. This one's been all
coming
St. Paul's tonight. It's been a heck of a game for him. Looks like he's getting a little bit going on offense. This is Sam for the original.
All right, Sam, thank you very much. And let's check in with Chris Kincaid on LaRondre Bogalusa. Okay, Chris, take it away.
Hey, kind of minute 11 to go in the third quarter. Bogalusa leads the line 28-14. Second half has been pretty much, they both scored a touchdown. Bright Stick scored on a 41-yard run. Sorry about that. We almost had a touchdown just now. But Bright Stick scored on a 41-yard touchdown. Bo Landry made the extra point. Ashton Levi came back and scored on a 55-yard run. That made it 28-14. After the two-point conversion was no good. Right now, 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And the Rangers have a 3rd and 11 from the 12-yard line. From the 12-yard line. Trailing 28-14. Reporting for the original.
One down.
Okay, thank you very much, Chris. Let's check in with Brady Burrell standing by. Lutcher at Patterson. Hey, Brady.
Hey, again, 6:41 left to go in the game. We've got Letcher leading the Patterson Lumberjacks 55-22. You know, Letcher came out swinging in the first half, but in the first quarter, that is, second quarter, Patterson started showing some signs of life. But in this second half, it has been all Letcher. Again, with 6:22 left to go in the game, Letcher leading Patterson 55-22. I'm Brady Morrell for the original.
All right, let's check in on a big one of the better ones of the night. That Joe Yenny, East Jefferson, West Jefferson. Here's Carl Needy. Carl?
Hey, Ken, it's East Jeff 21, West Jeff 16.
Graham Deal taking in. Touchdown. Oh.
East Jeff has got the ball, just had a big play to down to the another first down for East Jeff. West Jeff had two long drives, both drives in the second half, and failed on fourth down attempt. They had a 4th and 12 early in the third, and just now they had a 4th and 5, and the ball was tipped at the line. West Jeff's running the clock a little bit. They have the ball in West Jeff territory about the 35-yard line, threatening to go in to make this a little wider spread. With 7:30 remaining in the fourth, it's EJ 21, West Jeff 16.
Good game. All right. It's now Lafayette Christian 49, Welsh 13, 49-13. Lafayette Christian over Welsh late third quarter. And it is now fourth quarter, 49-13. And now it just goes final. Okay, so it's final. Lafayette Christian 49 and Welsh 13. That's a final. LCA 49, Welsh 13. Final score. Franklinton leads Pearl River 31-21 with 11:53 to play in the game. Franklinton 31, Pearl River 21. The score there in the fourth quarter. They go to the fourth quarter now with Scotlandville 28, Denham Springs 14. Scotlandville 28 and Denham Springs 14. St. Thomas Aquinas leading Pope John Paul II 35-3. 4 minutes left to play. It's St. Thomas Aquinas 35 and Pope John Paul II 3. Let's check in with Patrick Cass on Newman and South Plaquemines. Patrick?
Hey, Ken. We got a final here in South Plaque. 48-12. Newman over South Plaque. Arch Manning did not play the second half, so he finished with 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. Hurricanes got the ball rolling early in the third quarter.
So once again, 48-12, correct?
48-12 final score.
All right, Patrick, thanks for the help tonight. Really appreciate it. Marion Medora, St. Martin's Episcopal, and West St. John. Marion?
Yeah, Kenny, we just started the fourth quarter, and we have St. Martin is up 27-14 over West St. John with 4:22 left in the third quarter. Harlem Berry on an 83-punt return for his 4th touchdown of the night, and at least 287 all-purpose yards for the night. The PAT was no good. Made it 27-8 with 3:05 left in the quarter. Caleb Edwards on a 15-yard run for the Rams to make, and the 2-point conversion was no good to make the score 27-14, and that's where we stand with 11 minutes left in the ball game. It is St. Martin's 27, West St. John 14. I'm Marion Benora for the original.
Live at CrescentCitySports.com. It's just going final. Matt Sims has a final score and a winning coach. Matt?
Rebels defense on run play coming up to the left side. He's trying to reverse his field, but not much daylight.
Coach Manali's first year as coach. Another impressive performance here. Jackson Rivier, 4 touchdowns, 3 on the ground, 1 through the air. You're headed into the playoffs now, undefeated. Talk about your team.
Yeah, how you doing, guys? Super proud of St. Vance. Super proud of the leadership of this team. My coaches getting these guys prepared, and these guys playing their hearts out. Another good Friday night football for Jesuit High School.
Ryan, obviously a district championship, and that's pretty special. Hadn't happened since 2011, so that's a very special occasion, especially in your first year on the job.
No doubt. I mean, we got to talk to the kids. I mean, Brother Morton had their issues there. We know what happened week 2. It was a great triple overtime game. But the way we kept getting better and playing through injuries and guys stepping up and just developing through the year, it's been a great season. And, we're up there with the best in this area, and super proud of these kids for buying in
and just being who they are. Great character, young men, great leaders, and community's in good shape when these 28 seniors get out.
Leslie's question for Ryan Manali.
Yeah, Ryan, congratulations on the win and on the district championship. You've been talking the last couple of weeks about the importance of getting healthy. Have y'all made progress on that front, and how important would a bye be to get you to where you want to be in the playoffs?
Well, we'll go back. I mean, I'll get with Doc later tonight. We lost defensive end early in the first half. Our linebacker core, all three of them missed last week. They all were able to come back and at least play in some type of limited role. And we knew we had to play for a bye. So absolutely, a bye definitely helps.
Jude Young question for Ryan Manali.
Now, on top of that, Ryan, getting the bye, getting a chance to get even healthier and trying to figure out these power ratings, it looks like you've got a pretty good shot, if not already locking up the number 2 seed. How big is that, the chance perhaps to be able to stay in New Orleans to compete all the way to potentially a state title game if you can get there?
Well, yeah, I mean, they tell me it's real close to be 2 and 3, and I think that, obviously you'd rather everybody come through New Orleans. But we got to see how this bracket shakes out because, with a lot of teams pulling for that kind of stuff, you may want to see a semifinal type matchup in our first game. And we just got to be prepared for it. Whoever we play, we'll be excited that night to play Jets football.
And Ryan, I know you enjoyed the win. Little strange looking at the other side. First time you've had to go against them, right?
No, it was. It was great. It was great to see some of the guys that were mentors, friends. Coach Monica does a great job. We want to staff together. And, then they actually have a coach on the staff that's with me at Dill South for last year. So it's good seeing good people and, enjoy it. That's what this league's about. Filled with good people and great kids.
Well, home games coming after a bye, no doubt. Jesuit undefeated Catholic League champions. Ryan Manali, get yourself well. Get going. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
You got it, Ryan. Appreciate it. Bell Chase has defeated Landry 17-6. Bell Chase 7-6, 17-6 final. Bell Chase beats Landry. Mike Boyer updates. Curley's Catholic Northside. Mike, what's happening?
Well, we had 4:48 remaining in the ball game. It's Sterling's Catholic 43, Northside 7 in this neighborhood backyard brawl. For Sterling's Catholic, it's kind of an exceptional evening. They've got a 2,000-yard quarterback in Preston Welsh. Hannah Brinkman, their running back, went over 1,000 yards, and Kentel Prejean went over 1,000 yards receiving. So that's a first for Sterling's. This is Mike Boyer reporting for the original.
Okay, Mike, thank you. Warren Easton's very impressive, and they've looked good tonight against John F. Kennedy. Greg Hubley's there. Hey, Greg.
Hey, guys, how y'all doing? Well, Easton just scored one more time. It's now 47-0. It's been all Warren Easton. I want to go back to that first half. Made a few errors in there. We had a 35-yard interception return by Wallace Foster for the Eagles for their second score, and then L. White gets a 70-yard pass for the third score to put the Eagles up. A 32-yard run pass to number 81 for a touchdown. Ryan Miller for the Eagles, and then a 28-yard run by Robertson in the first half. And since they came back out, Johnny Taylor had an interception at the goal line to stop a Kennedy drive. It looked like they were finally going to score, and they shut it down right at the goal line. And then a 78-yard TD reception to Matthias Lee. And that's where we were. That was at 41-0. And then, as I said, they just scored on a 7-yard run. And we're now at 48-0. Warren Easton over Kennedy. And that's where it stands. And this is Greg Hubley for the original.
All right, Greg, thank you.
We're at 3:44 in the fourth.
Fourth quarter. All right, thank you. Appreciate it, Greg. Washita Christian has defeated Mangum final. OCS 48, Mangum 12. OCS stays unbeaten. 48-12 over Mangum. Very impressive team. No doubt about that. Let's check in with Darren Dias. Manny at Lakeview. What's happening, Darren?
Final score, Manny 50, Lakeview 0. It was very, very fast second half with the clock running even during timeout. But Manny wins 50-0, goes into the playoffs, number 1 ranked team next week. It's Darren Dias for the original.
Okay, Darren, you got it. Thank you. And it is now Chalmette 28, Riverdale nothing in the fourth. Chalmette 28, Riverdale nothing in the fourth quarter. George Bonin weighs in on a good one between Westlake and Jennings. Hi, George.
Yeah, right now, Westlake just scored
and I was getting ready to do an extra point, and it's going to be, let's see what he does here. It's going to be 42 Westlake and 49 Jennings. They've been going back and forth. Travis Etienne's got about 4 touchdowns, and but it's 49-42 with 9 minutes and 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
With Jennings on top. All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And it's East Jefferson 28, West Jefferson 16, 6:37 to play in the fourth. East Jefferson 28, West Jefferson 16, Warriors on top. St. Thomas Aquinas has defeated Pope John Paul II. St. Thomas Aquinas 35, Pope John Paul II 3. That is a final score. St. Helena and Independence. Smokey Leonard with an update. Smokey?
Ken, we're in the fourth quarter. St. Helena leading Independence by a score of 40-27. We didn't talk for halftime. The Hawks went in with a 26-14 halftime lead. Coming out in the second half, Independence hit a 47-yard touchdown pass to number 3 Gasper, closed the score to 26-21. Then the Hawks reel off a 38-yard run by Trey Scales, moved the score back to 33-21. Then they just had a pick six by Hall for 47 yards, and we are at 40-27. We don't have a score clock, but we're in the fourth quarter.
All right, Smokey, hey, when that happens. Thank you. In case you missed it earlier, Booker T. Washington, New Orleans, after forfeiting games during the course of the season, did win over McDonough 35-13-8. Lions 13, Ron Eagles 8. That was a final from earlier today. Let's check in now with Toby Todd, who's standing by on airline at Captain Shreve. Hi, Toby.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
This one's over. 33-0 Captain Shreve over Airline. Ball game.
33-0 victory for Captain Shreve, so they bounce back with a big win. They'll be a top 3 or 4 seed in the 5A playoffs. All right, Toby, thank you very much. All right, let's check in now with Evan Hale, who's standing by from the Acadiana Advocate. All right, Evan, what do you have?
We got a final score here. It's 49-13. LCA won on senior night. I was actually mid-interview with head coach Trev Falk when you guys called me. But, yeah, this game's done here. 49-13 is the final. This is Evan Hale, the Acadiana Advocate reporting.
All right, so the Knights roll on. Boy, they're good. 49-13. They're going to be a tough out for anybody. The multiple defending state champions, they're just really good and obviously a really tough team to deal with moving down the road. But then again, that's nothing new. Totally expected with the way that team has performed on a continual basis now under Trev Falk. Let's check in now on Benton and Natchitoches Central with Lamar Gafford of the Town Talk. All right, Lamar, what's happening?
Again, right now, we got 54 seconds to go, but in the third quarter here, Benton up on Natchitoches Central 35-10. Kaylin DeBarnes just scored a rushing touchdown here just to give put Natchitoches Central a little bit closer to the score here. But three touchdown passes, however, for Walters from Benton right now. So, of course, Benton right now up 35-10 on Natchitoches Central. 31 seconds to go in the third quarter. Lamar Gafford with the original.
All right, thank you very much, Lamar. It's been a defensive struggle much of the night. Destrehan Thibodeau, let's find out what's happening with Kevin Adams. Kevin?
Okay, it was 0-0 at halftime. Then the second half, Daniel Blood ran a 60-yard punt return for a touchdown, and then he scored on another 10-yard reception. And Shane Lee scored on a 2-yard touchdown, and then after that, he scored 2 other touchdowns, so the score ended up being 35-0. So Destrehan came to life finally in the second half, 35-0.
Wow, what a change. Fourth quarter now, is that right?
Say it again?
Fourth quarter, Kevin?
No, it's over. 35-0.
Oh, it's over. It ended. Okay, it's over.
It's over.
That's a final. Okay. All right. 35-0. Destrehan stays unbeaten over Thibodeau. All right, Kevin, thank you. Safe trip back. Shirley's Catholic now leads Northside 50-15. 4:21 to play in the game. Shirley's Catholic 50 and Northside 15 as the Rebels roll on. All right, now let's check in with John McDonald, who's standing by. Okay, John, what do you have?
They'll hand it off.
From Lake Charles, Louisiana, the Bar Bucks are leading the Como Spartans 30-12, just starting the fourth quarter.
All right, 30-12. Barb on top of Como, fourth quarter. Thank you. Appreciate it. And now let's check in with Mike Coppage for the latest on the wild game. East St. John at St. Thomas More. What's the latest, Mike?
Hey, Ken. Well, some games in the state have already ended. We're only at the 6:04 mark of the third quarter. East St. John just scored to go up 48-42 Their quarterback, Colin Harris, has rushed for 3 touchdowns, thrown for 4. He also had a 70-yard punt return to set up their first touchdown. Walker Howard has responded with 4 touchdowns of his own, and he has the Cougars moving the ball right now. They're around midfield. Cougars trailing East St. John 48-42, 5:51 and counting here in the third quarter.
All right, appreciate it. Let's check in on Brett Darby, Erath, and Abbeville. What do you have, Brett?
Yep, 9:30 left in the game. Abbeville 38, Erath 7. Erath finally scored on their last possession. Nice fade pass to the corner of the end zone. But Abbeville's defense still holding strong, however, so it's 38-7, 9:30 left in the game.
All right, appreciate it. Now let's check in with Mike McGuire for the latest on Country Day and Riverside Academy. Hey, Mike.
Hey, guys, with 2 minutes to go, Country Day 38, Riverside 31. The score was 31-0 Country Day with about a minute to go in the third, and the Riverside has gotten hot. They've scored 31 points in the second half to make it 38-31. They have the ball. They're at their own 40-yard line with 2:35 to go. It's 4th and 1. 4th and 1 and 3. They got a timeout. 1:33 to go, and they're going to go for it, obviously.
Of course, yeah. Okay. I was going to let you do play-by-play if they were running the play, man. But
yeah, they just called the timeout. But anyway, this Elijah Davis kid is legit. He is really good. He's got 2 big long runs and a couple of screen passes for touchdowns as well in the second half. So he and number 4 are really good.
38-31 Cajuns.
38-31 Cajuns, but 4th and 1 at their own 39-yard line. They're going to go for it.
Well, all right, Mike. We're going to check back in with you shortly. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. And it is now Martin Luther King 44 and Abramson 6, 2:34 to play in the game. 44-6. Martin Luther King on top. Butch Stockton checking out Chalmette and Riverdale. What do you have, Butch?
Hey, Ken, with a minute 35 to go in the game, Chalmette's leading 28-6. Emmanuel Williams scored in the fourth quarter, 2 touchdowns, a 29-yard run and a 21-yard run. And Riverdale just scored on a pass play about 12 yards, and to make it 6 points, X points no good. So with 1:30 to go, it's Chalmette 28, Riverdale 6.
All right, Butch, if it's possible to get Jason when they go final, if you can call us back with him, we'd love to talk to him, okay?
I sure will.
All right, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Bogalusa leads Laranger 28-21, 7:47 to play. We'll take a timeout. Sean White, Brett Manuel next, along with Jonathan Oglesby as the original continues.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed effortlessly adjusts in response to both of you. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. Save $1,000 on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed, plus special financing. Ends Monday. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Farmers Claim Forgiveness means a claim won't increase your premium if you've been claim-free for 5 years. So your premium stays premium. Get a quote at farmers.com.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Not available in every state. Only available as select farmers branded policy subject to terms and conditions underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate.
Does your internet give you unlimited wireless with 5G?
So final score tonight.
My wireless
Chalmette wins 28-6.
That's because you both have Xfinity. Internet and wireless so good,
Owls,
keeps one
they
up
are
in
now
itself.
the
Get started with Xfinity Internet.
District
$20
858
months for 12 months
champions.
when you agree to get $300
Congratulations.
back when you add Xfinity Mobile. Plus,
We'll see if where they'll go on Sunday when the parents come out.
Plus, internet customers only.
Definitely, Chalmette should be in that.
Based on optimized pricing, Xfinity Internet required $300 offense 11/21/21 requires new line activation. Other restrictions apply.
Definitely, Chalmette should be in that number. Should be in that top 3 number or top 8 number once the parents come out on Sunday. So hopefully that'll come out.
Right now, you can get a guaranteed
so that's well deserved. This team, like I said, have never gotten a championship since 2004. So that's just like I said. Congratulations to the Owls tonight, winning 28-6.
The holidays will be here before you know it.
The playoff will begin next week in earnest. We will have
Holiday season can bring tons of orders, which is great.
We
for
will
your
have
business,
playoff
but
coverage
if you're
here
not
on
prepared,
Facebook,
shipping,
YouTube, and Twitter. We are going to be live.
ShipStation makes
So
it easy
once
to get
again, thanks
orders
for
into
joining us
customers'
tonight
hands.
for
ShipStation
Chalmette
makes shipping
versus
quick, easy, and convenient.
Riverdale.
Their
Chalmette wins
easy-to-use
28-6.
platform lets you import orders from any sales channel and automate just about any shipping task. So you can spend less time sorting through orders and more time doing what you do best. Plus, when you use ShipStation, you get access to exclusive discounts on UPS and USPS shipping. It's never too early to start prepping for the holidays. Get a head start with ShipStation. Use offer code RADIO for a 60-day free trial at ShipStation.com.
Okay, at 9:45 we will have in-game scoreboard that will be after
click on the microphone
around
at the top and
9:45
enter code
tonight.
RADIO. ShipStation.
So thanks for joining us tonight
happen.
here.
Want more finals? Want to hear from some of the winning coaches? Now's the time on Ken Trahan's original football report on the Original Network.
All right, history made it. Chalmette tonight. The Owls have defeated the Rebels 28-6 of Riverdale. And Butch Stockton is standing by with the winning coach, Jason Tucker. Butch?
Let's go with Tucker.
Oh, hey, Jason, Ken Trahan. Hey, listen, congratulations. I know you know everything about the history of that school. You've been there all your life as a student athlete and as a coach. And Bobby Ness was my neighbor. He was a great friend of mine on Brockenbrook Court. I knew his whole family very well, and they're special people. What does this mean to you personally?
It's just, it's a great honor anytime your name is mentioned with Coach Nutt. I spoke with his son, Bruce, this week. They really sent his well wishes on. That meant a lot to me, knowing that they supported me making this accomplishment.
Yeah, listen, I mean, I grew up with Bruce and little Bobby, of course, and Susan and the whole bunch, and just great people, but that's very special. And I mean, to put it in perspective, there's a tremendous community pride in that entire community. They've been through so much, and to see it rise from the ashes, as it were, to be the campus that it is and the school that it is. What does it mean to you?
Just an awesome thing. We've been here since 2007. There's been a lot of coaches that came that really made a difference in this. Stuff old players and all. Just it's never just about myself or individual honor. Everybody coming through. I was very happy with all. We had all our old alumni come back. I was very happy with the turnout of everybody in the top tonight. It was awesome.
Leslie's question for Coach Jason Tucker, Chalmette.
Yeah, Coach, congratulations on the win and on the record. Now talk about your players and your team. It's been a great regular season for you guys.
Hello, I couldn't hear you. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Les.
Yeah,
They're probably breaking up their phones.
So he couldn't hear him, unfortunately.
Okay.
So we lost him, but we've got to make that higher. All right, with that, we're going to check in with Steve Fulmer, who's standing by at Covenant Christian and Hanson Memorial. Steve? Hi, Steve.
Look, I'm going to be honest with
Ken,
you.
how you doing?
Good.
I was bashing
Good. We
Jason
just
Tucker.
finished up here.
When he was
Memorial
losing
21,
games. I was the one that
21-0
criticized
Hanson
this
Memorial
man.
winner.
But
over
the truth
Covenant
of the
Christian.
matter
All right,
is,
Steve, thank
look,
you. We appreciate the help tonight.
I tell you what, look,
Red Manuel
he
standing
has
by. All right,
his
Red, take it
team
away.
back on track.
Hey, Ken.
He
we
absolutely
just went final
has
over here.
his
Obviously,
team
Catholic
back on
wraps up
track
the 9-1 regular season
for no
and a district championship with a
legitimate
40-6
reason.
win.
Well,
Dominant second half where plethora of mistakes
sure,
by
they had
Westminster
kids
really
going to
played in
other
OT
schools
hands with that ball
and
control offense that they've been running this year.
outside the
So
parish
OT wraps up
and stuff like
the
that. But the
district
truth of the
championship
matter is,
40-6 win.
when you
Should be
got
heading into the
kids
Division 4
in this
playoffs
parish,
with a,
you got to lock them
definitely a
down.
top 5
You
seed.
got to
So,
lock them down
good win for them
and go
tonight.
get those
and,
kids.
Coach Thomas Davi, he's confident.
If you want to
If
build
the
a
team
football
sticks
team
together,
like
then,
Chalmette did
Northern
this
Division 4
year.
playoffs.
So
that's where
final
we are
score
tonight.
28-6 Chalmette
Lucis Catholic 40,
wins tonight. They are
6,
now the
Red Manuel
district
to the original.
Thank you,
champions.
Red.
We're
It's
waiting
now
for
Sulphur 41, Sam
where
Houston
they're going to be
24,
seated in the
5:32 to play in the
playoffs
game. Sulphur
this
41,
coming Sunday
Sam
when
Houston
the parents come out.
24.
So
Let's
we'll
check
see if they're
on
going to be
Sean White,
in the
Homer
top
Haynesville.
8
Sean, what do you have?
or in the top 3
Well, the
or
Final Horn just
whatever
blew and Homer won
to get a home game.
tonight.
So that would be a great thing.
Turnovers
If
tonight.
Chalmette
They had
gets a
6
home
fumbles,
game,
5 of
you
them
can
lost.
get a lot of people
But it was
come out to the
short of
parish,
Homer's Elijah Curry,
stuff
who had
like that.
206
So
yards and 3 touchdowns tonight. So the big North Louisiana rivalry up here is with Homer winning 49-0. Both teams are probably going to have a bye in the first round. of the 1A 2014 playoff. But it's more pride here than anything, and Homer takes it home. But Hazel's got a young team. I mean, they got mostly freshmen. They had 9 freshmen on the offense tonight, so that's where we're at right now. And the game's over. It's 49-0. Homer over Hazel.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Ascension Catholic beats St. John 33-14. Final Ascension Catholic 33 and St. John 14. The big rivalry game, East Ascension Santa Ma. Here's Patrick Email. Patrick.
Hey, Ken, sorry I don't have David Oliver for you. They got on the bus and they're rolling out, but they're rolling out victorious. To even this series, you talk about a rivalry, Ken, 21-21 is the series for East Ascension and Santa Ma. Tonight is 10-6 as Santa Ma comes away. They were 3-3 at halftime. East Ascension kicked the field goal in the third quarter to go up 6-3. Poirier throws an interception in the end zone, but he comes back and responds and leads the team to a touchdown. The only touchdown of the night. Cole Poirier beats touchdown last week with 3, beats East Ascension with 1 and a field goal tonight. Santa Ma wins 10-6. I'm Patrick Email here at East Ascension for the original.
All right, big win for Santa Ma tonight over their arch rival. Jonathan Oglesby with the final score. Washita Christian and Mangum. Jonathan?
Hey, guys. We've got wrapped up the game here. Washita Christian defeated Mangum with a score of 48-12. OCS puts 323 yards up on Mangum, and Mangum put up 207, but about 130 of those came right at the end of the fourth quarter in about 2 plays. Mangum ran a 52-yard touchdown and completed an 80-yard TD pass, but OCS was all over them all night. The defense made a beautiful goal line stand. It seemed like that was the game right there whenever they did that. Really stealing the game in the third quarter. Zach White intercepted CJ Bell's pass for a pick 6. That added on that last touchdown that we had. So OCS ends up the season 10-0, getting ready for playoffs next week, hoping to be a home field advantage all the way through. So till next week, it's Jonathan Oglesby with the original.
Thank you, Jonathan. Final score, Warren Easton wraps up John F. Kennedy. Warren Easton 48, JFK nothing. Final score, the Eagles 48 and the Kennedy Cougars nothing. Let's check in with Chris Snell on Union Parish at home against Wasserman. What do you have, Chris?
Well, Ken, we got a final up here tonight. It's the Union Farmers 43 and the Wasserman Wildcats 12. Pretty dominant performance tonight by the Farmers. A couple of big pass plays got Wasserman on the board. But other than that, Union has 2 runners. Trey Holly, which is, I think, maybe around about 4th in the state, had almost 200 yards rushing tonight. But the bigger story for the Farmers this year is Aquarius Donald, the fullback. He's coming alive. He has 1,100 yards on the season. He had over 100 night too. So the Farmers have that double-headed rushing attack, and they're looking to make a little noise as we go into the playoffs next week. But up here, the Farmers victorious 43-12 over Wasserman.
Thank you very much. Scotlandville, Denham Springs, Mike Garcia with an update. Mike?
Hey, Ken, right now 35-14 Scotlandville, about 3.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, but Scotlandville on the door once again right now, 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line, was 28-14 going into the fourth quarter, and then Chance Deuce Williams from Scotlandville with a big 65-yard touchdown run. The quarterback for Scotlandville just did a huge hurdle, and boy, they are so close. They look like they're about to punch it in one more time. But right now, about 3 minutes left in the game. Scotlandville 35, Denham Springs 14. Scotlandville knocking on the door once again. I'm Mike Garcia for the original.
Thank you, Mike. Bogalusa leads La Ranger 36-28. 6:44 to play. Bogalusa 36 and La Ranger 28. Good game, 6:34 to play. Franklinton holding on against Pearl River, 31-28. Franklinton 31, Pearl River 28, 6:34 left to play in the game. Turlings Catholic leading Northside 50-21 with just over a minute to play in the game. Turlings Catholic 50, Northside 21. And that one is they're about to wrap that up and snap their losing streak because of the way things are going. And now it goes final. There it is. Turlings Catholic beat Northside 50-21. Turlings Catholic 50, Northside 21. That is the final score. So Turlings Catholic victorious tonight, 50-21 was the final. Sulphur now leads Sam Houston 41-17 as they played with just over 6 minutes left. It's 41-17 Sulphur over Sam Houston. And now with, 3:36 left to play in the third quarter, The adding machine game continues. East St. John 54, St. Thomas More 49. 3:36 to play in the third. East St. John 54, St. Thomas More 49. Who has the ball last, right? That's kind of the way that one is going. Andrew Knox standing by, Lakeshore at Salmon. Andrew, what's the latest?
Now, Lakeshore just pulls ahead 37-14 with about 6:45 to go in the fourth. The two teams traded touchdowns in the third. Lakeshore added a field goal to make it 30-14. On a 4th and 11, Lakeshore goes for it, gets that touchdown, make it 37-14 as we wind down the board.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, Andrew. And it's over now. Red River has beaten Avoyles 50-32. Red River beat Avoyles 50-32 was the final score in that one. So good win for Red River over Avoyles, a matchup of two pretty good teams there, and a 50-32 win for Red River. All right, before we get to break, let's get Carl Nini on to get an update from Joe Yenny Stadium on East Jefferson and West Jefferson. Here's Carl Nini. Carl?
Hey, Ken, we got a final. East Jeff 28, West Jeff 16. And I have Coach Alello with me if you'd like to talk to him.
I was going to ask you that. Great. Yeah, we'd love to talk to him. Yep.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, Frank, congratulations. That's a huge victory for your program. We knew you had a better team. You knew you were growing the program. I know you're disappointed with the Everett game, but this is a huge win against a good football team and a big rival, too.
Absolutely. It's a rivalry that started in 1955. And as a West Banker, even though I was in Catholic schools, yeah, everybody knew about East Jeff and West Jeff. And my principal's been telling me, when you're going to give me a signature type win. And I just looked at him right before the alma mater. I said, there's your signature win tonight.
Fantastic. Les, East question for Coach Frank Alello of East Jefferson.
Yeah, Coach, it certainly is a signature win. And I believe y'all were down 16-14, and then you outscored them 14-0 after that. What turned the game in your favor?
We finally installed or went and called some more of a run formation, which they haven't seen. And their adjustment was to blitz it. And we were running early. They weren't blitzing it. In the second half, they decided to blitz it. So we did some play actions and we heard them. And I couldn't be more proud of this group today.
Jude Young, question for Frank Alello. Jude.
Frank, congratulations on the big win, a big rivalry win going into the postseason, too. Big win for Power Points, too. You and West Jefferson were very close, 26-27 estimated coming into the night. Now moving up, your thoughts about where your team stands now going into the playoffs? You don't know who you're going to play yet, but just your thoughts on where they stand and their ability perhaps to go on the road and do something big next week.
I think over here, I tell the kids all the time, we tend to make things much harder than what they need to be. We're our worst own enemies most times. And to be honest with you, we're nowhere on the road, and whoever we got to play in Alexandria or wherever, we're coming to play. If they beat us, they were better than us, but they're going to know they were in a fight.
Because they're facing Warriors.
Absolutely. From the capital W to the capital S, we are Warriors through and through.
He's Frank Alello, head coach of East Jefferson. Hey, Frank, congratulations, my friend. Great job.
Thank you, Ken. Take care, buddy.
All right, buddy. You got it. Thank you. A final score, Westgate beat Karen Crow 47-21. Westgate 47, Karen Crow 21. That is a final score this evening. And Franklinton extends its lead to 38-28 over Pearl River. 3:25 to play. Franklinton 38, Pearl River 28. Back with Eric Brown and more as we continue on the original.
If you've got a small business, you know there's nothing more valuable than your time.
Okay, we'll have the
So
scores
why
in just
waste it
about
at the post office.
5 minutes.
Stamps.com
From now,
makes it
5
easy to
minutes,
mail
we'll
and
have
ship right from your
our
computer.
scoreboard
No
update.
special equipment required. Whether you're in an office and the
last
invoices, a
scoreboard
side hustle Etsy
update of
shop,
the
or a
evening.
full-blown warehouse shipping out orders, Stamps.com will make your life easier. You'll even get exclusive discounts on postage and shipping from USPS and UPS. And their new Rate Advisor tool lets you compare shipping rates across carriers, so you always find the best option. Save time and money with Stamps.com. There's no risk And when you go to Stamps.com and use the offer code RADIO, you'll receive a 4-week free trial, plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com. That's Stamps.com. Click on the microphone at the top and enter code RADIO. That's Stamps.com. Promo code RADIO. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again.
Farmers Policy Perks are that little extra something you can get when you're a Farmers customer. So to tell you about them, we're adding a little extra something to this ad. A backup singer.
Ooh, singer.
When you have the Farmers Signal app with Crash Assist,
Crash Assist.
if you have an auto accident,
We can send help if you want it.
wow, that sounds like a whole lot of something. Get a quote at farmers.com.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Not available in every state. Only available as select Farmers branded policies subject to terms and conditions underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate.
Does your internet give you unlimited wireless with 5G?
Of course, and my wireless saves me $400 a year. That's because you both have Xfinity. Internet and wireless so good, it keeps one-upping itself.
Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Get $300 back when you add Xfinity Mobile. Plus, save up to $400 a year on wireless over AT&T. Requires paperless billing and autopay until 11/15/21. Restrictions apply. New Performance Starter Plus. Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Savings based on optimized pricing. Xfinity Internet required. $300 offer until 11/21/21. Requires new line activation. Other restrictions apply.
Lowe's Provember event is back. In celebration of pros, we're offering special values on top tools to get any job done right. Head into Lowe's and check out the largest selection of DeWalt power tools and accessories. Right now, you can get a guaranteed tough DeWalt 20-volt max bare tool free when you buy a DeWalt 20-volt max drill or impact driver kit. Shop in-store or order online. Lowe's, the new home for pros. Valid through 1/5 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. U.S. only.
The holidays will be here before you know it. And if you're selling online, you know that it's time to prepare for the busiest time of the year. Holiday season can bring tons of orders, which is great for your business, but if you're not prepared, shipping can be a nightmare. Luckily, ShipStation makes it easy to get orders into customers' hands. ShipStation makes shipping quick, easy, and convenient. Their easy-to-use platform lets you import orders from any sales channel and automate just about any shipping task. So you can spend less time sorting through orders and more time doing what you do best. Plus, when you use ShipStation, you get access to exclusive discounts on UPS and USPS shipping. It's never too early to start prepping for the holidays. Get a head start with ShipStation. Use offer code RADIO for a 60-day free trial at ShipStation.com. That's ShipStation.com. That's ShipStation.com. Click on the microphone at the top and enter code RADIO. ShipStation. Make ship happen. For 27 years, we've been the prep source that you can count on. It's Ken Trahan's original Louisiana Prep Football Report on 106.1 FM Nash Icon, New Orleans. WXOK, Heaven 1460 AM, Baton Rouge. WSLA 1560 AM and 93.9 FM, Slidell. The Sports Rebel 1320 AM, Vivian. Cattle Country 105.3 FM, Shreveport. Sports Talk 97.7 FM in Ruston, Monroe. And at CrescentCitySports.com.
And some finals. St. Martin's Episcopal has defeated West St. John 27-14. St. Martin's 27, West St. John 14 final. Another final, Country Day held on to beat Riverside Academy 38-31. Country Day 38, Riverside 31. A final, Scotlandville beat Denham Springs 35-14. Scotlandville 35, Denham Springs.
Okay, let's go to the
now with Eric
in-game scoreboard update. So last
Eric?
in-game scoreboard update of the even. So we're going to go ahead and do that as we go. So let's begin. Refreshing the scores. I'm going to refresh all the scores, and I'll have them up in a second for you. So I'm going to put that in the screen so you'll see it. So everything's on the screen. So let's give you an update. Okay, some finals tonight. Overland loses 20-13. Logansport wins 62-24. Dunham wins 51-0. Prime Prairie loses 64-0. McMain wins 20-0. St. Aug wins 45-17 over Holy Cross. Maryville loses to Hamilton Christian 40-14. Also, Block loses to Northwood Lena 32-26. Kenneth Discovery wins 27-6 over Haynes Academy. De La Salle wins 56-0 LaSalle loses 21-0. St. Frederick's wins 43-0 in their game tonight. River Oaks wins by 2, 16-14. Vermilion Catholic wins 32-20. Calvary Baptist wins 70-0. Assumption Episcopal wins 41-7. West Feliciana wins 36-12. Carroll loses 50-18 over Sterlington, so that's in the game. Also, Northwest defeated Bill Platt 51-12. Grant defeated Buckeye 51-21. Neville defeated Houghton Huntington 37-0. Liberty wins over Bel Air 62-7. Carr defeated Selling Cox 38-6. Once again, Zachary winning 48-13 over Walker. Bird winning 37-24. Hineville winning 31-0. Catholic Baton Rouge winning 49-7. Alexandria winning 50-13. Lincoln Prep winning 32-0. Grand Lake winning 30-16. Iota winning 47. Ioway winning 47-21. Covington winning 12-7. Central LaFouse losing 40-3. Douglas winning 20-14. ULab winning 58-16. Terra winning 38-16. Lakeshore winning 37-14. St. Martin's winning 27-14. Riverside losing 38-31 to Metairie Country Day. Opelousas Catholic winning 40-6. Ouachita Christian winning 48-12 over Mangum. Sacred Heart winning 69-0. Bossier winning 63-0. Homer winning 49-0. Harrison Memorial winning 21-0. Gander winning 38-0 over Elton. That's in the fourth quarter. Highland Baptist winning 7-0, and that's the final score. Grimberg winning 55-12 over Arcadia. St. John losing 33-14, 33-14. St. Helena winning 47-35. St. Thomas Aquinas winning 35-3 over Pope John Paul II. Also, Notre Dame winning 41-6 over Port Barrier. Pickens losing to Oakdale 47-12. The Arbor Woods Charter losing 50-7. Manning winning 50-0. Amite winning 40-0. Lafayette Christian winning 49-13. Excuse me, 49-13. Newman winning 48-12. Jeanneret losing 59-22. Rayville winning losing 66-22. Bucky winning 16-14. Episcopal winning 28-0 over Port Allen. Faraday winning 42-28. Also in the third quarter, it is Madison on top 8-6. Rose Pine on top 27-6. Catholic New Iberia losing 40-13 to Franklin. Red River winning 50-32. Edie White winning 28-19. Glen Oaks and Parkview Baptist no score. Loyola Prep winning 31-0. Patterson losing 55-12 in the fourth quarter. Martin Luther King Charter winning 44-6. South Beauregard losing 67-7 over Lake Charles. Winfield down 28-26 in their game, so they won that game 28-26. Westlake trailing Jennings 55-42. And we'll go through some more scores. Northwestern winning 44-0. Abbeville winning 38-7. St. Martinville winning 56-0. Caddo Parish losing to Marksville 28-14. Bogalusa winning 51-28. McDonough losing 13-8 to Benton. Booker T. Washington. Hannon winning 33-8. DeRidder winning 35-21. Ellender winning by 1, 27-26. St. Michael's Anchorage winning 51-6 against Ostroma. Washington Marion winning 35-28. Northside winning losing 50-21. North DeSoto, losing 13-7. Vermilion Catholic winning 38-12. Warren Easton winning 48-0. Franklinton winning 38-28. LaGrange losing to Eunice 67-34. Karen Crow losing 47-21. North Vermilion losing to Cecilia 35-7. Booker T. Washington Shreveport winning 22-0. Bastrop losing to Richwood 38-0. Opelousas winning 48-6 over Bull Chase. McKinney losing 62-0 to Woodlawn and Baton Rouge. West Jefferson losing to East Jefferson 28-16. West Monroe winning 42-13 over 42-14 over Ruston. Sulphur winning 41-24. Parkway winning 17-3. Ouachita Parish winning 28-22. New Iberia losing 46-14. Acadiana winning 45-8 against Lafayette. Central Baton Rouge winning by 1. Ponchatoula winning 45-0 over Hammond. St. Thomas More losing by 2, 56-54 to East St. John. St. Paul winning 37-3. Destrehan defeating Thibodeau 35-0. Chalmette wins tonight 28-6. Bald winning 30-19. Captain Street winning 33-0. Natchitoches Central losing 35-16. Jesuit winning 35-10. Oak Grove winning 35-0. Catholic Point Capee winning 20-0. And in the third quarter, it is tied up at 22 between Assumption Christian, East Iberville. Also, Barnardo losing 40-18 to Pine in their game. Springfield winning 12-0 over Northway Christian. Benton losing 51-30 over Kender. So Kender wins their game. Homer Christian losing 45-6. Union Parish winning 43-12. Iota winning 28-16 at halftime. Bruley down by 4, 24-20. Donaldsonville on top 28-3. And Mendon beats Franklin Parish. Franklin Parish beats Mendon 20-13. Also, Trinity School wins 58-13. Brobridge wins 50-14. Bell Chase wins 17-6. Assumption loses 35-28 to South Lafourche. Slidell loses to North Shore 36-29. And it was John Eric winning 22-0. East Ascension loses to Santa Monica 10-6. It was Scotlandville winning 35-14. And let's see, other scores. Jonesboro House winning 46-0. Cedar Creek winning 49-0. Lake Arthur and Kaplan is 50-20. That game's still going on in the third quarter. So that is your high school football scores for tonight. Via QuestionCitySports.com. Once again, we will wrap up in just a few minutes here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Now, we will be back on tomorrow for Sports Talk. We'll be back on tomorrow. We'll also be back on for LSU and Alabama. There'll be a 6 p.m. game. I will have that game for you here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So that will be that'll be after 6 p.m. So so once again, for myself, pushing the boards here at StreamYard, everybody have a good rest of your Friday night. Please bundle up tonight. It's going to be very cold tonight. It's supposed to go down into the 50s on the South Shore and the North Shore. I think it's going to be about 40 something. So please bundle up. We don't want to have any incidents with any freezing people dying from freezing weather. So everybody have a good rest of your Friday night, and we'll see you tomorrow for Sports Talk.